Greetings, Starfinders. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome, welcome in. My name is Jayven Fox, and you are here in the Secret Lab, here in the UK, where tonight we'll be playing some more sci-fi role-playing game in the form of Starfinder with the crew of the Rusty Mustang. Now, when we left our intrepid crew, they were making preparations to leave the Farrabarium, the trading station and ship on which they have been docked for a little while now, as they set off on an assassination mission on behalf of Captain Ketch of said Farrabarium to go and remove the head of the Gaza clan, the organised crime family based on Marianas 6 that robbed him of his paws many years ago. So that's where we are. Let's find out where we're going, shall we? Thank you for being here, everybody. And oh, just a quick one, Wolfie. Thank you for the resub. I appreciate it. It's lovely to see you. Welcome in, chat. Welcome in. Welcome out. And if you're watching on YouTube, by the way, I'm going to get the whole like, comment, subscribe thing out of the way now. It saves me later in the edit. So please like, comment, subscribe. But for all of you folks who are with us live, let's crack on. Welcome, crew of the Rusty Mustang. How are you all? Oh, are you all making yourself comfy? I can see, Zoe. You have an enormous dog on you.
I do.
Wow, that looks very comfortable.
It's not, but she's comfy, so that's what's important.
Is she playing the role of Clara this evening?
She is. You want to put the ears on?
Feeling a bit off-centre today.
You are off to one side a little bit, yeah. Yeah, do you want me to fix that?
No, I'm just feeling a bit off-centre.
You're feeling a bit wonky.
Is that in yourself or on the screen?
I can fix that. Let me fix that for you. Yeah, how's everybody doing today? Are we excited to get into it? Obviously, we have no James today. He is not with us. But we're not going to let that stop us having fun now, are we? Of course not.
No, but we might all get killed.
We'll be fine. Just like how we killed the big guy, we will kill everybody else.
You have full confidence in your team, don't you, Face?
Yeah, I do. I'm confident in our ability to, one, kill things, and two, mess up plans.
Yes, absolutely. Well, Blaz...
We have the power of friendship and the Farrabarium on our side.
Well, so for basically a couple of days, there and thereabouts, a weekend, right? Everybody gets their stuff moved off the Rusty Mustang in conjunction with the Farrabarium crew. Personal belongings, for what they're worth, are brought aboard the ship. You know, basically the Mustang is getting back to its old self pre the influx of the refugees. Nothing much else to report aside from, you know, obviously if you did want to pick up any ammo or whatever, just let me know in the break, and I'm presuming you can you've had the opportunity to restock on anything you feel you might be short of that we've already discussed that is available on the station. So you know the prices that you've paid for any homebrew bits, and you know the price you paid, market prices essentially. So if you want to top any of that stuff off, let me know. If there's anything that you like we haven't discussed but you'd like to see if you can buy before you leave, let's cover it in the break, but not really much opportunity for that really.
I already got a new axe, didn't I? Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
I wanted to get a new sniper rifle, but they're all too expensive.
Okay, so you're saving for a sniper. Sam, was there anything you just wanted to do? I'm going to let James have a pop at refilling his healing potions when he's back with us, but...
No, I mean, I already looked for the necessary weaponry prior when we booked.
You're good, yeah.
Convoy's axe, so...
And Zoe, you're good?
I think
These
so.
are my weapons.
Excellent. That was nice and easy then. So yeah, so everybody's been disembarking from the Rusty Mustang, and you guys have been preparing for your journey to Marianas 6. I'll tell you a little bit about Marianas 6. You can obviously you'll pick up more information as we go, but it's kind of sits between the Pact Worlds and the Vesparium. It's a bit of a backwater. At the same time, with it being kind of in the middle of these two major powers, then it serves a useful purpose as a waypoint particularly between the two. Little trading station, neutral ground in its way. Although it is kind of aligned with the Pact Worlds, but yeah, it's not officially part of the Pact Worlds treaty. And yeah, it's just kind of a. It's the in between everybody's A to B, but it's kind of nondescript in its the Mariana system. There's not much to talk about apart from the fact it's in between other more important places. You have had the opportunity though to do any follow-ups or anything last things you want to do on the Farrabarium. And I'm thinking at this point more story-related stuff. I will tell you that there was a little bit of awkwardness. I mean, like basically, Blaz is still sleeping off his hangover. He's like down for 2 days, and is basically useless. There was a bit of an awkward point when Rubio popped round for a chat, presumably about the text that Blaz sent him at the dinner.
Yeah. Oh my god.
So. Don't know what he wanted to talk about. Probably that. It's fair guess. So yeah, he's been keeping his head down. But how about the rest of you? Was there anybody you wanted to speak to? Was there anything you wanted to follow up on before you left?
Go on, Connor.
I don't know. I was thinking maybe of getting some food from the Traxian food guy.
Okay. Yeah. Noted. The rest of you.
Can I just check? Are Clem and Yala coming with us?
Yes.
Okay.
You are leaving on the Mustang.
Yeah, no. So you see,
and they will be accompanying you. Yes, it's their own.
If they were, I was just going to check if there was any intel they could give us on sort of key settlements, what we should be paying attention to. The organised
on the trip.
Exactly.
Yeah,
you will
I
absolutely
think
get the
we
opportunity
need
to quiz them
we
more
need to
about
talk
Mariana 6.
them.
This is more stuff that you wanted to get done before you leave the Farrabarium. Crucially, anybody who's based here.
Nothing.
Okay. There's nothing
I
to say.
would like to commission a statue of myself to be put in the arena.
Oh my lord.
Okay, we will discuss time frame and price for that later. But yeah, I'm going to presume you find somebody who does some basic local crafting, and you've started a conversation. Basically, you're going to pick it up over email.
Yeah.
Wait, can we get our tattoos?
Now,
We're gonna get
do you
tattoos.
remember? Because I clearly don't remember anything. Do you remember whether or not Blaz was going to get a tattoo?
I only know that definitely Face and I were going to get a tattoo. I don't know if everyone else was up for it.
I
So
don't
the
remember the conversation.
I don't
Well-
really want to shave any part of my fur, so I'm good.
So the Lizard Bros were going to get
Maybe
tattoos
some war paint.
specifically of like two crossed skeletal lizards on stick on
Bari style.
a mound of skulls. Each skull represent from a different species that we had slain up to this point. Maybe backlit by flame. Like
Yeah, they are like hollow tattoos.
Yeah.
So like, yeah.
Cass?
basically a history of our martial prowess up to this point, which can be built upon in the form of sleeve
Oh
tattoos.
my god.
We slay
This is
more
almost
things.
as bad. This is almost as bad as Face commissioning a statue of himself.
Hey, I'm a dragon. Like, what do you expect?
You know what? Both Face and I, and as from our respective cultures, we find that deeply culturally offensive. That you're because we're like Maui in Moana, and like that's the tattoos are a tale of our deeds. You should be more sensitive.
Yeah, she is not sensitive in the slightest. So, she did consider because she tried to help Laz at dinner, but
You did.
probably made it worse.
You did.
So she was thinking.
Did you try to help though? Did you really try to help?
She actually did. She
Yeah.
actually
By
did.
throwing bread
Did
rolls.
you use it as an
I
excuse to throw bread at someone?
I was
moved him
rewatching
away
the
from
episode today.
Table.
Yeah.
I helped him, but
I mean-
I felt kind of bad, and I was maybe
Help.
going to go and talk him up to OSHA.
Yeah,
like, try and
feeling
help.
bad because of your help last.
Okay.
I did try and help. I just how I express help is very different to how
Awkward social.
Considering
You could
how
get a
short. Sorry.
I'm going to leave
You could get a
awkward
tattoo.
social interactions involving Blaz aside for this week, seeing as he's not here.
Okay.
So
Considering how she met us and how her hello went, I think that was personal growth.
Yeah, no, that's a good
Thank
point.
you, Clara.
That's a good point.
That actually means something. It's nice to have someone on my side. Sam.
Zoe, anything for you?
Setting up my plants in my room
Yep.
and but I want to see if there's somewhere that sells books.
Books.
Mm-hmm.
You get the feeling it's not the most well-read of stations. However, you can top up the onboard the Stang net. You can update it with you manage to pick up a bunch of downloads. You hang out in a few coffee shops and get a few sort of handed across sort of files essentially of ebooks. So you get a stash of new ebooks that you don't have in your collection. It's not the same, but you do get at least some new stories. It's not the same, but some stories you didn't previously have access to. At least
It'll do for now.
it will do for
You can
now.
borrow my books.
Electronic books like Kindle is never as good as a paper.
It's
book.
never as good.
No.
She'll read the stories, but she'll just be sitting there disappointed in herself while she
But they're
does.
so much easier to read.
Yeah, but Clara is she really likes a physical book.
You're kind of old school, right? Yeah, that kind of thing. Real book.
Mainly because I can't read physical books anymore because my ADHD won't let me focus for that long. So I put that energy into my character. So she likes actual books. I'm the one that has the audiobooks. Clara has the books. But yeah, she'll read the ebooks. She'll just be a little bit snobby about it.
Does the
Just
cover
a little bit.
of her sort of ebook reader say "Don't panic" on it?
I hadn't thought about the cover, to be honest. I'll have to get
That's a
back to you
shout
on
out.
that.
That's a shout out. I'm sure someone will have got that.
So, Face, you wanted to stop off and talk to the Triaxian noodle vendor, Arwen.
I'm happy to not have to roleplay it.
No, I think this probably
We
needs
can
to.
if you
I think
want.
this probably does need to be RP. To be fair.
Okay. Okay.
Give me 2 seconds because I've just realised something. I probably need to have something open here. Okay. Okay, yeah, sorry. I had to just check something. Right. Alright, yeah. You're at the noodle place.
Cool. I'm just gonna walk in. Is it busy? Is it? Or is it
No, it's
is it
pretty
like-
quiet. It tends to be quite quiet at this little stall.
Yeah.
Presumably
Okay.
people are taking stuff to
Oh,
go.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm just gonna walk over and be like, "Yo, sup, my dude."
Ah, so good to see you again. Thank you. What do I owe the honour?
Well, we're just about to leave Farrabarium for a bit, and
Oh.
I wanted to get some stuff to go to take on the ship with me, because obviously food's great. I want to be able to keep eating it.
Of course, I will prepare you whatever you like for your journey. An important mission, no doubt.
Yeah, just like, and I'm gonna produce a big Tupperware container that I brought with me from the ship, and be like, can you just fill this up with like some dragon pig bacon and noodles, and do me like a noodle bowl? That'd be great. I'll pay you extra.
Of course, sir. Please, the box, and takes the box from me and says, please leave it with me. Take not a moment. He starts busily
much.
preparing the first batch. He's just, keenly working away. It's like, if you don't mind me asking, sir, you never spoke to my friend, I believe.
Yeah, I have been pretty busy the whole time I've been here, so I haven't been
Of
able
course.
to check it out, but I definitely will be following up on that, and I thank you for your cooperation.
Oh, well, us Dragonkin must flock together, must we not?
Of course, and yeah, it's important that my mission is successful, so any help is massively appreciated.
Well, I obviously saw your colours. By the way, you used to wear it. You changed back into your. You're not wearing. There's a little guy out on the streets. No, of course you're not. Sorry, I was just checking.
No, yeah, I'm back in my normals.
I saw your colours. I recognise them. Your friend shares them. And he's referring to the Skyfire colours. Like you're kind of purpley black, aren't you, normally? But there is trim as well. And the trim denotes effectively family clan kind of grouping, whatever you call it. It's a little bit bigger than
Yeah.
Yeah. He could be talking about he just recognised you as being Skyfire, or he could be like saying I recognise your particular kind of subset, your clan. Yes, just to provide some cultural context there.
Yeah, I'm gonna just be like, were you ever in the Legion?
Oh, me, no. But I always had great respect for those that served. I consider it my duty to help where I can.
A fine dragonkin you are.
There are so few of us out here, brother.
Yes, well, I aim to change that.
Oh, really?
It's gonna be good going from now on. Don't you worry. For us dragonkin. I'm on the case.
Oh, well, that brings me great comfort, sir. He starts to wrap up the first batch, but then he starts rustling other stuff up. He's not stopping. But the tub is basically full and ready. How big would you say this tub is? About like a Euro container? About 60 by 40 centimetres? Like that? How deep are we talking?
Yeah.
How deep are we talking? Oh, you're big, I suppose.
Probably like...
30
like-
centimetres?
Yeah, 30.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, cool.
Just a big box.
A couple of cubic feet of Traxian bacon and noodles. Sweet.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, but he's busy kind of working away on more stuff. This is me doing that.
Well, thanks for that. Well, how much do I owe you?
Oh no, sir, please, and please, I am preparing a little extra for you. He's rustling up something special.
Ooh, oh well. I'm not one to refuse a gift from such a fine gentleman.
Yeah, he's basically preparing like a Triaxian fusion of local cuisine. It's fish, fish type life, aquatic life, caught in the river between the strange mystical river that runs between a whole bunch of asteroids here in the diaspora. So it's a local fish dish that he's preparing. And it's kind of oh, go on.
Oh yes, lizard fish. Yes, I know them well.
Yes, the local name for them I find unpronounceable, but I find they fuse well with our cooking from home. You must try. It's very new. And he just carries on beavering away. And he's kind of preparing like these like dragonkin sushi rolls, but rather than being like wrapped in sort of thin rice paper, they're kind of wrapped in this kind of like, I suppose, almost like skinny bamboo. So like kind of like crunchy tubes. He's rustling them up into basically like crunchy fish tacos made like sushi, big dragon-sized sushi rolls.
It's
And
just
they
making
look,
me hungry.
mate, they look sweet, and and normally, very like not big in traditional dragonkin cooking, like fish, really, not big. So.
I can just imagine them in a Ghibli movie now.
Thank you. I'm trying to paint a picture here. Oh well, I do hope you enjoy these. They're something of a specialty of mine. I've been looking for a receptive audience. He has separated one out on a plate. The rest he has boxed up into a box almost as big as the noodle box. Must be, I mean, they're dragon size, so you're looking, there's like 12 in there.
I'm gonna eat the one that he set us out. Just
Polite,
all
yeah.
in my mouth, all in one go. Yeah.
I mean, it's
Got to do it all in one go.
it's remarkable. It's familiar. It's definitely got that taste of home. But totally. What a taco, G.
I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Your skill is unmatched.
Oh,
I shall spread your name far and wide.
that's very kind, sir. My name is Arwen, and of course, please send more people my way if you are able.
I will. Don't you worry.
I do suggest making time to meet my friend if you do get a chance before you leave.
I've got a mouthful of sushi, but Yeah, no, I'm gonna do it. Yeah, it's we're coming back here, so I will have time.
Ah, yes. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed the food. Is there anything else I can do for you?
No, I think I'm good. Thank you. You've done a lot. I'm gonna like try and secretly just send him like 50 credits.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, you could slip a 50 credit cred stick on the bar as you make your way out. That's try and do that surreptitiously if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay. I tell you, we maybe give you a sleight of hand check.
Okay, let's go. 1.
Oh. You kind of like go to put it on the desk, it kind of falls off and clatters, and Owen turns around, he's like, oh, and sees you awkwardly kind of pick it back up, and you're like, why is the battle music come on?
I'm just gonna be like, sorry, I just knocked this off the counter. Here you go. All right, okay, bye.
Oh, yes, and just he watches you kind of like awkwardly jog on.
Yeah, with my food, with my 2 big boxes.
Your 2 big boxes. Thanks. Off you head.
What I've done is like I've jerry-rigged like a little box holder to my backpack.
Uh-huh.
So I'm just and I've piled them on top of each other, and I'm just strapped them to my backpack.
Okay.
And then yeah.
Nice. Okay. Where'd you go from there? You all done.
I guess
all done.
I call the other guys and be like, guys, where are you? I'm what hello, I'm lost. Hello, I need an adult. Guys,
You
where
are
you?
an adult.
Oh yeah, thank you. I forgot for a second there. What are you guys? Where are you guys? What are you doing? I'm done.
We're on the ship waiting for you.
Oh, you're all at Mustang still. Okay, well I'll be there momentarily.
You know how long it takes to get from the bazaar level to this time. We talked about it a lot. Yeah.
3 minutes. I'll be there in 3 minutes, guys. And if I'm not, then I'm a liar. Sorry, I don't know. I'll see you soon. And I jog to the ship.
You can just see you with your the food kind of bouncing.
Yeah.
Jogging.
I'm just imagining Face looking like Norman Reedus in Death Stranding. He's got the boxes
The big
piled on
backpack. Yeah.
If you see any black goo, don't step in it.
No, we should be saying that to you. You're the one that steps in black goo.
Very
or,
true.
I don't
walks
step
towards
in
light.
black goo. I walk towards things that will kidnap me. There's a big difference.
Okay. So you're all
I end up in voids and caves.
you're all back, and essentially this is the point where Osha's made her way off. Rubio is still just kind of seeing off the last of the settlers. Dr. Helsing has been packing. He's going to be He's going to be leaving with Otto. Otto is going to be heading back to Aldous with Dr. Helsing. That is where we find it. And Rubio approaches the steps and comes to say bye, basically.
Bye, Rubio. Have a fun stay on the Farrabarium. We'll be back soon. Don't get into trouble. And wash your ears.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
It was good fighting with you.
Well, I sure do appreciate all that, and everything you've done for us. I don't know if I'll ever be able to thank you. When you saved our hides back there on Cryonis, and there's no way around it. I probably owe you my life, so just know you got a favor with me.
Well, Rubio, if we ever
That's good
start
to
a
know.
settlement, we could do with a good security head of security like you, good man. So,
Well, I appreciate that, but well, look, my contract was coming to an end. I think I'm getting out of the whole private security business. Something about it just don't sit right anymore. So I guess I don't know what I'm gonna do next. Obviously, for now, I'm gonna stick around here and make sure everybody makes it onto their next destination safely. But once that's done, well, I don't rightly know.
just out of character quickly, would it be really evil of me to convince him to come with us, and then
I was thinking that.
and then him and Blaz would have to be, you know, and like would that be really bad of me?
I was thinking that he'd be helpful because he can fight. And
Mhm.
we're
I
a
mean, yeah,
man
no, he'd be a great teammate, obviously. But,
There are two kinds of people.
down.
I was more thinking of it would be funny to watch Blaz squirm.
That is pretty mean, but also cool.
I will.
Well,
You may play it however you wish.
You know,
I think we should try and invite him.
we'll be back in a few days. If you feel like joining us on the Stang, joining the crew, you know, you're always welcome.
Just a short trip, eh?
Yeah, no, we won't be long.
hope
Yeah,
so.
we'll be back. Don't you worry.
Oh, I believe it. Just what little I know, you guys, you don't see much for the short trips.
Well, yeah, we do like to.
Can we invite him to come along with us on this mission?
I mean, if you want to do that, just ask him. You know.
Okay, Rubio, you seem to be at a bit of a loose end. Do you fancy coming to kill some people in the Gaza clan?
Well,
Maybe not leading with that.
Yeah, that's not
Sure,
how I would
Why?
sure.
You
Listen.
like fighting.
sure is an interesting proposition there, Mr. Nash. But no, I'm not much of a hitman, and well, the people here still need me. I gotta make sure they're okay. Once they're sorted out, then, well, I mean, I have no idea what I'm going to be doing, but I know what I'm going to be doing until then.
Well, we will check in with you when we come back.
Well, I hope so.
Blaz in particular is keen to check in on you when we come back.
Yeah, I never got to talk to him about, well, it doesn't matter, I guess, but, really feel like, just make sure he's okay, I don't know.
We will. We'll look after him.
Ormungandr raises an eyebrow at him and goes,
We'll keep him away from the booze.
I think he's very fond of you.
Oh, well,
We should go, guys. We really should go.
Yeah. Okay.
well, look, I look
Rubio.
forward to seeing y'all again, and, be safe out there and doing whatever it is you're doing.
Thank you.
See you
be safe.
later.
Goodbye.
Ormungandr gives him a firm handshake and raises an eyebrow.
Rubio makes his way off the ship.
No claw bump for Rubio?
I think
he'd understand.
manly handshake.
Yeah,
Manly
you know
warrior's
what?
handshake.
I took it as a sign of respect for the moment, where he's like,
Yeah.
literally, like,
Yeah.
I owe you my life, and you didn't know it was all. You're like, oh, this is a bit weighty for a claw bump. What's the more formal
Yeah.
version of a claw bump? That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
A
The
claw
manly
shake.
handshake.
What's the
Yeah.
Claw
Manly
shake.
Yeah,
claw
claw
shake.
shake.
A
Claw
manly,
shake.
like wrist to wrist floor shake.
Yeah, you got
one of those.
Wouldn't
Oh,
that
the-
hurt?
Yeah,
Oh, no.
Like,
yeah.
dig your claws in.
That's
You
good.
gotta
No,
clap
okay.
the forearm
in the
and
law
just-
Yeah,
now?
it's
That's
not-
it.
he-
That's
yeah,
the
he's not-
formal heavy.
Yeah, he's not
Yeah.
exercising dominance by actually trying to crush Rubio's forearm. In his
I think of it more as sci-fi bro hug.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, the
Oh,
bro
I like
hugs with
that.
a little bit of oof. Like, I'm just gonna
But it's
A little
like
bit of a.
I'm gonna
yeah.
be a bit of a
And
boy
we'll
about
save-
it.
We'll save the Rubio. You know,
That's a
Rubio
different episode.
Yeah, that's a different episode.
It's got a different vibe to it.
Different
It's-
vibe.
Yeah.
It's like
That's
that
more.
meme.
That's
Okay,
what
but there's straight,
Connor and I
it's like-
do
but
to
the
each other.
straight arm are kind of like at this kind of height. Boof.
Yeah.
One of those. That's the formal bro hug. I like it. Okay, it's in law. Everybody write it down.
Yeah.
That's how it works out here in the rim.
That's the next emote coming to the channel.
Yeah, but you can only use it on more like special occasions. It's not your everyday
Yeah, only when
emote.
heavy stuff going on.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, off pops Rubio, as usual, just watching over the last of the settlers. What a solid guy. Can we just take a moment to pay our respects to Rubio? What a solid dude.
We were great.
Yeah. I mean, he's here on his own with Osha now.
Yeah. Well, he's got a couple of days without Blaz getting in the way.
I would say at least. I mean, it's about that far just travel. So.
Eggs.
Oh, God.
Okay.
It's gonna be a long trip.
Right. Where's it gone? The last. Oh, go on.
I'm putting my boxes of food in the fridge, by the way.
Of course.
Does it fit in the fridge?
Yeah,
In the fridge or the freezer?
Well, there's like a walk-in fridge down in area.
There is more storage down in the lower deck of the cargo area near the bridge.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
So you can move the dry stuff down there and then use more of the kitchen space, refrigerated. It's a nice little ship.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now it's time for Otto and Dr. Helsig to leave. Dr. Helsig gives everybody a little look and stuff. Thank you for everything.
I'm gonna put a hand on Ormaganda's back and just give him a back pat, and it's gonna be okay, man.
We'll see you soon, Dr. Helsig. Don't be a stranger.
Maybe use your time to get some therapy. I don't know, to deal with like
That's a good idea.
the stuff on Cryonis and the air duct.
He doesn't really say anything, but he gives you a little kind of nod and just toddles down the ramp towards Otto's. Well, where Otto's ship's supplies have gone. Is there going to be a Dr. Helsig spin-off? Jeez, can you imagine? He's the offshoot character. Wild.
That would be pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah, okay. So Otto turns to the rest of you. Let me just make sure I've got my right Otto voice. Hello. Okay, I'm in your head now.
I am Otto Baratha.
I am Otto Baratha. I must return to Mr. Callahan with Dr. Helsig.
Have a good one, Otto. Don't forget to give Aldous the thing I gave you. Remember the stuff?
I have already transmitted it to Mr. Callahan.
Nice.
What about the coordinates, Otto?
Everything you have supplied me has been returned back to Mr. Callahan.
Okay.
Cool.
He wishes for you. And he points at Face.
Oh.
He wishes for you to take over. Clem, this is the captain now.
Eh? What?
Right.
Use the fuck out of me?
Not much of a Captain.
And you, Miss Nanashi, why are you flying this ship? You are a gunner. Why are you not using the guns?
Because they keep getting outvoted and made to pilot, but if you're saying that I shouldn't, then I think your vote outweighs the others.
Mr. Sortos, you fly the ship. You fly the ship. She shoots. The Dragon Captain. Miss Gale.
She just gives like Otto just a nod of respect and sort of recognition because we know each other. Appreciation.
Miss Gale. This is nothing
What?
personal towards you. You have been distracted. Mr. Callahan understands, but strongly suggests you take a little time to process what you found on Cryonis. There is no shame in this.
She kind of like is stiff at first, but when he says that, she like relaxes and is like, "Oh shit." Yeah, okay. Not really sure this is the time or place for me to try and start processing, but sure.
This is merely operational efficiency.
Forward to...
You are to be.
She's just gonna like pat Clara on the back.
You are to be
okay.
as efficient as possible in your new mission. Mr. Callahan needs you to return to work for him, but understands every crew needs to occasionally go their own way. But do not be long.
You cut out for anyone else, or was that just me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You cut out Lindsay.
What did you lose?
The end of the last sentence.
Basically what I was saying was, you can do this mission, that's fine. But don't fuck around, hurry up and come back, okay? You've got to work for Mr. Callahan.
Yeah, no, we'll be quick as possible.
Ormungandr slips out a pair of aviator-like sunglasses, puts them on, and goes, I feel the need, speed.
You know,
yes, you
if
must be pretty
Mr.
careful.
Callahan...
Made this very clear.
I'm also going to put on some glasses, some aviator-like glasses, and I'm just going to go, yeah.
If Mr. Callahan is really that interested in me processing my emotions properly, maybe he should pay for therapy instead.
Maybe he should pay us at all.
We got some money, right?
I don't think so. Otherwise, I would have bought a sniper rifle.
You are correct about this.
Oh yeah, we haven't got the money.
I have just wired you 10,000
Can't hear you, Faye.
Why? You got me now? Hello?
Yeah.
I'm in a cave.
Mm-hmm.
Right. 10,000. You get 10,000 credits. Operating expenses. Mr. Callahan knows that at some point you will want your own ship. I will stay here for a short while. Ensure the deal over the refugees is upheld. Transfer the funds. I have created an account for you to put towards your own ship. You may use this fund to Shop for operational parts for your new ship, if that is what you wish. Some of your payment for Mr. Kalam will be going in the form of this ship fund to enable you to take on bigger and more lucrative work. This is part of Mr. Callahan's investment in his people.
Sounds sensible. Want to discuss when Blaz wakes up.
So with that, Otto is like basically done. He is going to stay here for a couple of days, make sure the refugees are settled safely, that the money side of things is taken care of. He's chucked you 10,000 credits worth of expenses, so you're going to get a couple of grand each right away. Essentially, like he's going to send you in writing the details of the Starship Fund. But essentially, this is a way for you guys, as you're moseying around the galaxy, you can be on the lookout for particular parts. Any materials or assistance you think you might need in putting a ship together, and working out where you might put it together and who might do that. You can start putting those pieces into place now, working towards a build. So if you find a really good deal on, say, like a Mark III computer, and you're like, oh, sweet, that'd be good for the new ride at some point, you got a chance to like start ferreting away parts. You find a cracking pair of old thrusters on some moon somewhere. Pick 'em up. So I'll let you know, but you're going to get build points in conjunction with credits for working with Aldous. In the same way as up until this point, you've got like ship travel and room and board, and more credits on the way. Does that sound good to everybody?
Do any really quick last-minute shopping?
The
So I
ship's
can
leaving.
upgrade my sniper rifle.
I'm afraid not.
I'm sure Mariana 6, having lots of gang goings on, will have guns on the
Ooh.
planet.
She,
That's a
did you
good
not
point.
hear? The need for speed.
Yeah, we've got the need for speed.
Clara's just gonna go and sit in her room.
So yeah, Otto. That was
He's gonna
rough.
go and
That
look
was
at the
rough
guns.
on Clara. Otto leaves the ship.
She has never felt so worthless in her entire life. Well done.
Before you disappear,
She's very upset with that bit.
Up comes strolling up. He's got the knight alongside him, and back with his helmet back on. And he strolls up to you guys and he goes, final preparations, I see. You are leaving?
Going on the mission to destroy that guy for you.
Well, this is excellent news. He just peers over. He looks a little bit like he assesses how you guys are shaped up. So he takes one last look at you. He's like, yeah, okay, I think. You remember the deal? 25 for the head? Another 15 for the rest of the body?
Yep. Yep.
Well, I will see you soon then.
Got you.
And he starts.
Yes, indeed.
He's ready
Won't take
to
long.
he's ready to chip off. Yeah. He's turns to leave, and Renfred goes to follow him.
Goodbye, guys.
The large pneumatic loading ramp at the rear of the Rusty Mustang is back into the hole, and yeah. Oh no, it doesn't. Wait. Yorla, I told you to hold the doors. God damn it, Yorla, making me look like a rat asshole. Comes running down the cargo bay stairs. And he's got a box, and like Up has turned in the kind of kerfuffle over the ramp. And he comes down. And he's like, "Look, look up. I know you don't want to see me. I get it, but look, I wanted to do something to say thanks for the last few days, and he hands over the box to Up tentatively and like warily opens it, and you see like Sir Renfred just like tensing up, and inside is a handwritten note. You don't get to see what's on the handwritten note, and a pair of cybernetic arms, specifically like rat paws, that have been. They are makeshift, but clearly very well crafted by Clem and probably Yala. And Up opens it up, so reads the note for a minute. It's just like, well, I appreciate the sentiment, of course. And you see him torn between like kind of being really fucking major pissed off with Clem, but also looking at these hands and going like, this is like a true piece of engineering and like labour of love, and it's like it's hard not to acknowledge the gesture here. And give me somebody, who wants to give me a perception check? Somebody pick, and then you can assist if you want.
I am not perceiving it.
My perception's +6.
Mine's +13.
Then I think we'll assist Clara.
Mine's +11, so yeah, we can assist Clara.
Mine's 20.
So plus
So
two.
that's plus.
Oh wait, let me at least help.
29.
3.
So +4 to yours.
27 total.
27 total. You managed to pick up on engraved on the side of the arms, on the inside of the wrist, is like a little. You recognised it. It's on a couple of needle points around the Rusty Mustang. It's like a little old Yosoki parable about family and forgiveness. A little cute quote that you see up occasionally on the wall of the Rusty Mustang, like a kitchen embroidery. The odd tea towel, but they've got it engraved on the inside, and it's like Clem and Yala's initials, and yeah, it's kind of rocked up a little bit. Well, hope you like them anyway. Me and Yara have been banging away in that room for days working on them. I never got to thank you guys. Dr. Helsey was so helpful, helping us put these things together. It's very kind of him.
Oh.
That's what they were doing. Oh.
Well,
Sure.
I must try these on. Well, go safe in your travels, Gib, and say goodbye to Yala for me. Kind of turns and shuffles off down the ramp, like looking at this box.
I like that we were just awkwardly watching that whole interaction as we were leaving.
I watched a great YouTube video this week about does your campaign have enough awkward bystanding? And how to really, deliver on 15 minutes. Or just having you been able to do nothing,
now we're all...
but feel really kind of like,
Now
ooh, that was awkward.
That's big.
Now we're all feeling super uncomfortable. I'm going to go and read.
Yes. Okay. Cool. Well, you know what? I think we should all go.
Wait, you said read, right? That was really weird.
She said read.
That's what I thought she said as well.
Read a book.
It's like,
Which is code for she's going to go stare at a wall and try and figure her fucking life out.
crazy opening hour, really. Seemed like nothing, but it wasn't nothing. So yeah, he strongly suggested that you now jump on the bloody turret,
No.
Wait, with James not here this week, that means we don't find out if Clara's ever had a baby or not.
We have to wait.
Fuck.
History
How
continues.
dare he go on holiday?
Well, you're
I'm not
you're
here
off
next
next
week.
week, so he could have told you then. There you go. You see. Well, yeah, chaos in the ranks. So yeah, I mean. That was tricky. That was a tricky moment. I do empathise. But you know, could be magic officer. It's the obvious role for you to slide into.
The only thing she's sliding into right now is her bed.
Yeah, maybe a bath.
She's like severely depressed right now.
Well,
And now she has no. Now she's literally been told to deal with her severe depression in a way that adds to it.
yeah, well,
So she's just gonna lay in bed and sulk for like a day.
Man, Aldous is like kind of a
prick.
dick sometimes.
Yeah, he's a prick.
He does this shit all the time.
Clara was like the one person in this group that actually liked him, and now she's fucking pissed off with him. She's just like, "What did I do?"
Well,
She's
you're
like, I got
it's pretty savage out
traumatized,
here
and
in
now
space,
I'm
you know.
like not good enough
that is
anymore.
savage.
I'm gonna be like sitting in, as we're taking off, I'm gonna be sitting in the like common area on the ship, just being like, I don't really want to be captain. I thought Clara was doing a good job. I don't know.
Who are you saying
I
this
don't
to, by the
know
way? Who's it?
How
Or is it just you going? "Oh."
whoever's sitting around the table. If there's no one there, then it's just me. Yeah,
I'm in the kitchen making a hot chocolate for Clara.
Right.
I assume is Clem and Yarla piloting the ship at the moment?
Clem and Yarla are basically
At
like
least
prep,
you two care about Clara.
final prep for takeoff.
He
So
does.
Clem's in the engine room and Yarla's on the bridge.
yeah. We're
Oh,
on
okay,
that.
so I'm actually so Ormagander sits down opposite Face. Like Face is talking, he's not really paying attention because he's just humming Kenny Loggins, and then he realizes he's actually supposed to be piloting the ship, gets up and goes to pilot the ship.
Away to the
Danger zone.
She's making a hot chocolate for Clara. Clara's gone to her room. So Face, I suppose you're telling she this.
She's in the kitchen, right? So
I can unfortunately hear you.
Yeah.
oh, you can hear me from the kitchen. Yeah, it's just me ranting, being like, I like Clara was doing a good. I like.
What's
I
your
You
response
are-
to this, she?
She was doing a great job. I think Aldous has made a mistake. But let's see how you do.
Aldous. I don't know. I'm not used to leading
We'll-
people.
We'll support you. She says that through gritted teeth because it's trying to be nice to people, but you've got our support. Just don't fuck it up.
I need a lizard on a stick. So yeah, I'm just gonna grab a lizard on a stick and start eating it.
You can absolutely
Also
do that.
eating lizards on sticks.
Yeah.
She's just gonna pop into Clara's room, knock on the door, and pop the hot chocolate down next to her and
There's
sculpt
no
out again.
confession of she's lost that loving feeling. It's Top Gun references all the way out now. You shouldn't have been a pilot.
You're gonna hear like a muffled thanks from under the like covers. She's just
I've got
sitting there,
that
just
song
like,
in my head now. The Danger Zone song. Oh, what have you done? Yeah. I should have
It's an
stayed
earworm.
silent. Yes, it is.
Face is gonna walk down to the bridge where Ormangander's piloting, and I'm just gonna walk into the room and be like, Ormangander, you're a little bit of a maverick, aren't you?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Can I just
Woman going to claw bump space.
Can I just point out the two women leading the ship have just been replaced by big chunky men?
Lizards.
Ooh, that's a good point.
Jayven Fox, secret member of the patriarchy.
Jayven Fox, sexist.
Coming out.
Joking. I love you, Jay.
As face, at some point, I'm gonna say to Clara, I'm gonna be like, you're a good captain. You should, if you still want, like, we don't have to listen to all this. He doesn't live on the ship, you know. Like, he might get the only stuff he knows is what he gets from us and Otto, whatever we tell him. So, like, I don't know, if, like, I don't want to, you know. You know, he can suggest whatever the fuck he wants, but it doesn't mean we have to do it.
As much as I appreciate that, and I really hate to admit it, he is right that I have some things I need to process. And I can't do that if I'm running a ship.
Okay, well, we will all help you through it so you can get back to captaining ASAP.
Thank you. I'm not usually a very proud person, but when you are a Vlaka, you're basically raised to lead, especially in my family. So, yeah, it's a little wounding to the pride to be told that as an empath and a captain, you're basically doing a bad job of both.
Well, we think you're doing a great job.
Thank you.
Yeah, we were pretty shocked.
Yeah, he wasn't here. He doesn't know. You don't know me.
I don't know what Aldous' game is. He just likes to fuck with people sometimes.
It's kind of crazy.
Yeah. You know, I was trying to see the best in him before.
Clara,
I
you'll
thought-
never find that.
Yeah.
Don't even try.
Maybe I was wrong about him.
And on that thought, we're going to take a quick break, folks. Yeah.
I have to feed the cat. It's a really good spot. He's looking at me
He's got to
like,
feed the
"Why are
cat.
you feeding me?"
And you've got to feed me bits, subscriptions, and
No, everybody wants to
merch
see
purchases and all the rest of it. Join the Discord, you know the spiel. Go and do all that stuff. There's Sam's cat, look. And we'll be back in a minute.
Oh.
Yeah, we're going to be back in a minute.
Face
We'll
needs
pick this
to
up.
buy a book called Being a Captain for Dummies.
Yeah.
Is that a Patra, Sam?
You rapidly scour the Farrabarium. And yeah, look,
Yeah.
Brilliant. Thanks, CB, for it was Wolfie. Welcome in, by the way, CB. Did you just clip the patriarchy? Oh dear. That's not,
She
that's going to
did
cost
just
me.
immortalise your rampant sexism, yes.
I am not
That's why
Aldous
the la- that's why
Callahan.
all the
I am
ladies
not
love Jay.
Otto Baratha.
You're all of them, Jay. You're the DM.
See,
Okay.
he pretends to be all right on, but
Living out his male power fantasies.
This is something you've got to learn for being a DM.
bastard.
Is that when when the NPCs do bad things, your players will hate you for it.
you're accountable.
I
Yeah.
really wish I'd gone to the advert a few minutes ago, so I'm going to do it now. We'll be back in a moment. Yeah, as you on your over your next bit of time traveling, it's not long before the you travel kind of essentially straight out the diaspora on a plane with the current solar system you're in, you start to cross the bridge over to the Vescarium, and that's where you'll find Marianas 6. It's not a huge distance from where you are, but it's far enough. Speaking with Clem, you find out a few bits about Marianas 6. He explains that it was there's a lot of Yosoki and Vesk that live there. There's a fairly decent-sized android population, and a fair few humans as well. But the main bulk is Vesk, Yosoki, humans, and androids. That's like the population, and there are, tiny little like mini baby settlements, little hamlets, and various like sort of plantations further out. But most habitation, because it's a settled planet, focuses out in clusters around the metropolitan centres, which are few and far between. Not many of them on Marianas 6. Marianas 6 is the only fully populated planet in this system. It does have a couple of moons for various industrial operations and stuff, but Marianas 6 is kind of where it's at. There's not the rest of the Marianas system is largely unpopulated.
What's the main city, Jay?
So the main city, hang on, let me just dig out the names of the main cities.
And also, where is the Rouge Saloon located?
Well, I'll tell you what. We'll come back to planetary layout, because right now this is more just like you're heading towards. You know that essentially there is a trade in harvesting a particular sort of plant on Marianas, because it's used. It's like an agro settled. It's agro settled in large chunks, and this stuff can essentially be processed for like higher kind of drug and military use. So it's an interesting product. It is consumed in lower concentrations as a fun pastime, but as you go up the intensity scale, it's the effects are correspondingly intense. And there is an area of one of the cities is essentially a decriminalized zone for various things. It's essentially like the kind of the entertainment district, which is where you'll find the Rouge Saloon. And there are a couple of other main. One is predominantly focused around running the agriculture industry and shipping, export, all the rest of it. And the other city largely revolves around ancillary services, connections up to the moons. So they all kind of have a fairly specialist purpose, and accommodation as well. The third one. It's quite nice in a lot of ways. It's a planet of largely volcanic islands, so there are some sort of big, dry, dusty plains, some pretty rich jungles, oceans. The poles are volcanic, and the north and southlands are like desert. The equatorial band is quite verdant, but then it becomes more deserty and more volcanic as you go north and south. So it's in near space. But yes, you will find most of the. It depends on the settlement, but certainly, they will gravitate towards their ecology of choice. But Clem does tell you that he used to obviously rattle around back of Mariana 6. He knows the lay of the land. He'd say that there's the Gaza clan are a gang of ruffians, not the nicest, known for some pretty rough justice, and they are definitely part of this kind of general smuggling and trade and like growth and trafficking of this plant/drug. Other gangs that are involved, the Green Street gang, who are predominantly Vesk. There's the Gaza clan that are predominantly goblins and half orcs. Various types of orc and goblin of the Gaza clan.
So was that the Gaza clan, Jay?
Uh-huh.
Predominantly orcs and goblins.
Yeah, orcs and goblins in the Gaza clan.
What I heard when you said predominantly Vesk is
Green Street clan.
Personal army.
Are they a different clan from the Gaza?
They are,
Yes.
yeah, and that's the Green Street gang.
Okay.
And those Vesk will
Football
definitely-
hooligans.
But those Vesk will definitely help us if you tell them to.
Well, there's also the Sharpened Tooth. And the Sharpened Tooth are a faction of Yosoki. The Yosoki gang running around as well. And it's complex gang culture on Marianas 6 because it all lives in this perfect symbiosis with the fact that they are a settled planet and essentially like have this kind of flow in of goods and goods out that's quite controlled because there's a lot of people living there, but it's all very focused and it's all it's a company town.
So if we can,
so they all exist in this delicate balance, is what Clem tells you. Is with local law enforcement, local corporations. It's all just like everybody just sits in their little spot and you don't get out of line.
Does Clem know where this gang operates from, mainly?
He hasn't been there in too long. He knows roughly, like, where you used to go to find them, but he's not like a kind of this building on that street anymore. He's more just like these ones largely operate out here. They largely operate out there.
To look out for.
They can point you in the right direction on that front. Yeah.
Jay, did the Green Street gang operate on Vesk Prime as well?
You would know. You would not know. They're certainly not by that name. You've come across Vesk gangs, but not by that name.
But not by that name. Yeah. Okay. So that's interesting.
So have the gangs kind of paid off the law enforcement?
The general.
I feel like they run the place, right? The gangs. It seems like they just run the place.
There is a black market everywhere you go, and the organised crime on the settlement fulfills particular needs that can't be met through the corporate structure of the settlement. So they naturally exist in that gap, and there is a certain understanding most of the time. But when the balance gets unsettled, that's when things get a bit sketchy, which is one of the reasons why Clem and Yarla's like little kind of escapade was quite like it's quite a big deal because the clans have their various turf, everybody stays in their lane, everybody does what they're supposed to do, and it should all just work. But when that doesn't happen, things tend to get a bit sketch, is the impression you're getting.
So what we want to do is somehow persuade the Sharpened Tooth and the Green Street gang that it would be in their interests to wipe out the Gaza clan.
I'm sure that won't take much.
With us happy to operate as, I don't know what the right word would be, enforcers to assist them.
Strike team alpha.
Facilitators.
Yeah, facilitators.
Hard
Yeah.
target.
Operatives.
I mean, it would give them more business.
Yeah.
Well, Clem suggests, from what he does know, he might not know much about the state of play on Marianas 6 anymore, but he grew up like flying little ships around that planet, and he's like, look, Yarla did a couple of runs way back in the day. They've probably changed their routes since then, but if I know every way in and out of Marianas off the books, like, if you want, I can see if we can take a route in that might bring us across one of their patrols. One of their smuggling runs.
What the Gaza Clan smuggling runs?
Mhm.
Yeah. If we
What
hit,
if they recognize the ship?
if we hit one of their ships and then maybe try and make it look like one of the other gangs took out their ship, that should kick off a nice little war where we can.
And then
Off.
when the Gaza attack that clan, we can go to them and be like, we can help defend against these guys.
Exactly.
We'll call them for you. Give us some money.
We have no idea how strong their weapons, etc. are. It's an interesting plan, but maybe a bit dangerous.
Well, we can land first and do some research, right?
I think we need to do that.
Not just like immediately go in, all guns blazing.
As much as I love killing people, we should probably be sensible.
Danger's
Is
my
it?
middle name.
Oh god.
Well,
Sick.
look, it's up to you, but either way, it's probably not best not to announce our presence on the way in. So, I'm gonna stick to a less well-traveled path. If that's okay with you.
I think that's sensible, Clem.
Yeah.
Okay then. As you near on Marianas 6, you happen across, and it's all right. Here we go. Yeah. You end up. Clem comes to you and goes, look, just thought you should know, I think I'm picking up something on the long-range sensors here, and, well, if I didn't know better, I'd say we'd stumbled across one of those smuggling runs I told you about.
Oh dear. Activate stealth mode.
Well, I
Does
wouldn't
this
worry
ship
about that
have
right now.
stealth mode?
I'm pretty sure we're outside their sensor range. In fact, we're lagging behind a fair old way. I was lucky to pick him up at all. I reckon we can get after him though.
Do we want to follow or just slip past?
If we follow it, it's a single ship on the run. I'm guessing. If we take it out, like you guys say, we could blame it on another clan. I don't know how we do that. Clem would have to know probably like the signs, the like call signs of the gang, so we could make it clear it wasn't us.
I guess if we just take it out, as long as we liquidate everyone on the ship and just leave it at that, that's going to sow some suspicion, isn't it?
We could eat some faces.
Well, look, guys, I'm
Than me.
gonna lose this sense ping in a second. You want me to get on it?
Captain?
Oh, follow the ship.
Okay. I'm gonna put you into a chase. Our first chase of the campaign.
Yeah.
The way that this is going to work is essentially it starts with each chase round. There's going to be 6 chase rounds, and each chase round you're going to be presented with an obstacle in this chase. Then you're all going to get to take chase actions. So as a crew, you're going to decide between like what essentially you're going to do. The idea is you if you fail your obstacles, there'll be a variety of effects, but they normally involve taking a hit. The chase actions give you the opportunity to kind of win successes as a crew. Occasionally, failure on them will have different consequences. It can vary from hit to like a slight disadvantage on the next check. but you're going to get to pick those. 6 rounds. If you take more hits than I think it's your tier. No, you're a medium. So 6. You get 6 hits. If you take 6 hits, it's over and you failed the chase. If you get to the end of the 6 rounds and you've got 5 or more successful crew actions, we're going to measure your victory on number of successful crew actions. So that's your... Everything else is basically a threat, but the crew actions is when you get a chance to like really take the initiative and take the lead. So I'm going to handhold you through it, but we're going to start that process. So you're now chasing down the smugglers on the Stang. Very exciting. Your first obstacle, crew, is look, you need to try and close this gap, and the best way you can think of is a tricksy little baby drift jump, but it's going to need the assistance of the magic officer. Clara, you are going to take the lead on this one. You are going to help to control, to a degree, the drift so that the Rusty Mustang can perform a baby jump. If you fail it, your next action, chase action check takes a -2 penalty. So that's
is that the outspeed action?
So you are the what? Sorry, whatever you guys decide to do in the next phase.
Is that the outspeed thing?
You know, whatever you decide to do in the next phase, there are a few different things you can do. But yeah, you'll take a slight disadvantage if you can't get the jump on these guys. So, yes. Can you please give me a mysticism check? And the DC, I think, of this one is 16?
Okay.
Yeah, 16.
25.
25.
Nice.
Nice roll.
Tell me how you use your mysticism magic officer skills to kind of like get the jump on like the air drifter and like these guys. I make my paws glow and engines go fast.
Yeah, like little blue wispies come out of my hands and something happens with the ship. Dude, I don't know.
Like she's like the guild.
I just like pour
That's what she does. She
extra
folds
like
space.
energy into the engines through my little blue wispies.
Genuinely more
Channel
sophisticated writing
your
than some
emotion.
sci-fi I genuinely love. So that's fine.
Surely you're an empath, like you're doing it through like you're getting angry, you're making the ship go quick, you're like fucking go.
Yeah, maybe the
She has
maybe
a
my
shining with the
blue
ship.
wispies are a little bit more purple tinted today. They got some rage
Feels
in
the
them.
ship, and
Okay.
I empathize with the
Material.
burning fire inside of the engines right now.
So, gang, you
Exactly.
now get to take a crew action. Okay. So this first one, I am going to suggest some actions that you can take here from the crew actions list I just sent you. But yeah,
Sent me stuff.
negotiate.
That's in Starfinder chat.
Yeah, I've dropped a little list of crew actions,
okay, yeah.
chase actions into stuff on chat. If you open that up, I would say that the ones that apply in this instance, trying to get the jump on them with a crazy little drift engine trick, are either going to be negotiate obstruction, right, which can be done by a gunner or a science officer, so that'd be your Blaz. The other ones are outmaneuver, it's a pilot trick that could be pulled, or outspeed could work, and then the Clem could pull that, or Magic Officer again, Zoe. I'm also going to allow, I think, outspeed for Captain as well. So yeah. Ew. Music phrase.
What is the obstruction?
So in the case of like these are the actions that I'm going to say you've got available to you. I can explain why each of them will result in a kind of an explained in-world like net result of good. So I'll tell you that list. They will tell you what the successes and failures are like from a rules perspective. One thing you should bear in mind: you won't be able to repeat the same action over and over and over again. The same crew action each round of the 6 in the chase. And yeah, not every crew action can be carried out by every member of the crew.
Well, guys, I think either we try to catch up with it, or we can. Is there any like asteroids around that we could just like shoot at to create an obstacle?
You want to do a create obstacle?
Well, I'm just saying, is like
Covering fire.
I was gonna say create obstacle. You're too far out at the moment.
At this range.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that the same for covering fire, Jay?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, guys, should we just try and catch up to it? Catch up to him?
So maybe what about evaluate weakness? Yeah.
I'm going to keep you to. I'm going to the list of crew actions available to you is going to change for each round. But yeah, so I'm going to limit them a little bit.
Okay.
What about just outspeed then?
Outspeed?
Yeah.
Basically, can give the engines all they've got either by pouring in extra fuel or magically boosting them and going just enough distance to outpace or close in on their opponent.
Okay then.
Yeah.
That sounds sensible.
Clara, give me another mysticism check. This time though, it will be slightly harder. It's going to be DC 18.
Do we have? Is Blaz the engineer, or is he not? Is he?
He's
Yes,
conked out. He's conked
engineer.
out in his bed.
He's passed out because he's hungover.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 will
Nice.
do. So yeah, so you get a success. Well done. Everybody note 1 success down. And yeah, you get a little boost to your engines with this cool drift maneuver, and the whole thing just goes absolutely swimmingly. Which means we loop back to the beginning and your next obstacle, folks. Oh no. In fact,
I need to figure out how to do the Snapchat filter thing so I can have little swirlies coming from my hands.
Mm.
they have engaged some sort of cloaking, electromagnetic cloaking, and have tried to give you guys the slip.
Oh.
I know, right? It's you're picking up a bunch of electromagnetic interference, which is not helpful. So I engineer, which is Clem, science officer, which is Blaz, who's unfortunately asleep, or you, Captain, could use. I'd let you chime in on this one again. So, yeah, who do you want to take? It's going to have to be you, actually. I think Face potentially.
Which one is it? Which one of these is it? Evaluate weakness or?
No. This is your next obstacle. It's trying to find a way to outfox their cloaking and get beating them again.
I'm thinking either create obstacle or covering fire.
You don't do the crew action yet. The chase action is something different. So the first phase is just deal with the obstacle, and you just deal with that as it's.
Okay, so it's just so I see. So it's like they respond, then we respond, then they respond. Yeah, I see what you mean.
What are the chase actions?
We come to that next. That's the second phase of the round. It's the chase action stuff. This is just the obstacle bit. So tell me how you want to deal with this obstacle. What resources are you going to deploy?
So is this? I don't know what actions I'm supposed to be.
I'm looking for a call.
Confused.
I'm looking for a call as to who you want to take. It's basically going to be you or Clem in this instance to take the role to try and clear up this electromagnetic interference. It's going to be an engineering or computers, or you can take it.
I'm gonna give it to Clem because he
Clem.
can do the create obstacle thing.
Okay. So, yeah, because you're not doing that yet. So, okay, Clem is like, right, I'm on it, and with he manages to. Well, I can't be sure, but I think I managed to find a way to penetrate their cloaking signal. You should have a beat on them now. Successful. So now you get to take, as a crew, a chase action.
Oh, okay.
So
I'm very confused.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not so sure what the list of actions is.
Basically, what we're going to do is
chase
we're going to do
actions
6
first.
rounds.
It's like
Each 6 rounds, each with effectively like three phases. The first one is an obstacle that you've just got to try and, like, one of the crew tries to overcome. The second one is taking a chase action, doing something proactively as a crew, and then the third one is like totting up where you're at in terms of hits and failures and all the rest of it. And we'll do that 6 times, and it'll be a different obstacle, and you get to take a different crew action each turn, each round. Yeah. So right now, you've got an obstacle that can be solved potentially with engineering or computing. And you've got to pick somebody to kind of take the lead on that. When you picked Clem.
And Clem did it.
So Clem just makes it, and manages to get the ping on the next person. Gets the ping on the smugglers once again.
So you know where they are now.
Yes. So now you get to take a crew action, a chase action. And I would suggest the obvious ones here could be outmaneuver, evaluate weakness, or outspeed. But make your case.
Yeah, I don't mind doing outmaneuver to try and close on them.
Yeah, I think if we can
Can I use our computer to assist with that, Jay?
Not on this one yet. No.
Okay.
Yeah, computer's not. You're not using the computer on this. It's kind of factored in to the math. So.
Okay. So piloting. Yeah.
So you're going to try to outmaneuver. You're going to try and like pull a sensational little sneak up on this gang. Yeah. There is some debris. There is some debris nearing now. There's we approaching the outer edges of a kind of an asteroid cloud that is on your way into Marianas 6.
You do that thing where you like sink down into something and then you just appear below them sometime later, just like 30 seconds later, just below them. They're like, "Where are they? Where are they? Where have they gone? We can't see them." Just flying below them.
By doing outmaneuver. Oh my word! Things are crashing. Oh, that's taking up an awful lot of. Oh no! Sorry, I've just noticed my computer just flashed up a big warning, going, "Oh, it's all getting a bit much." Right, I'm going to force quit that then. That might help. And sorry, folks. This is happening a lot lately, and I'm not keen on it, to be honest. I'm not blown away by this turn of events. Okay.
Is this the Apple discussion again?
No, we're not having that discussion again. So you try and outmaneuver. So please give
just Zoe there with her visible disgust.
Sam, can Ormagander please give me a piloting check for your chase action?
21.
21 is a pass. Well done. You managed to hug a few larger asteroids and skim the surface and sneak up on them like a crocodile through the water. Like that. It's good. It's good work. It's good piloting. What it means is your next, if the next chase action would result in 1 success, it results in 2 successes instead. So, as you gain on them, you now have you've snuck up on them and you've startled them. You see that you are dealing with 4 red speeders, tiny frame fighters, like racer fighters. and a blocky sort of cargo hauler that they are flying escort for to the port, to the starboard. You manage to get the jump on them, and voice comes alive. What are you doing here? The obstacle here is you gotta misdirect these folks. They are not happy with you. Face, this is gonna be on you, and I'm gonna need you to effectively do a. You can. This is a misdirection obstacle. And it says, open comms or a loud broadcast speaker might allow an enemy to taunt or intimidate a starship's crew during a chase. But a clever retort or inspiring speech from the crew's captain can mitigate such distractions. That is the obstacle you're up against. So, okay. I'm going to need a either a bluff, diplomacy, or intimidate check. DC 21 to influence how well this goes. As the goblins kind of like give you a sort of, what are you doing? Like, oh, we don't like you being out here and right upon us. So that's what's yeah. Give me a pitch and give me a DC 21 roll. Bluff, intimidate, or diplo.
Can we assist? Can we assist, or is the on his own?
You can work out your assists. You can work out your assists. Who's on the bridge with him? Yala can't assist. Sam, you can assist.
I can't. I'm on the guns.
You're up on the guns. Only people in the room. I'm going to let you assist, but it depends on what he wants to do.
Is piloting on the bridge?
No, you are. You are stationed on the bridge at the moment.
Oh fuck! Do I have time? Do I have time to ask Clem, like, what is the main like police force on the planet? What's the main sort of like, you know?
Well, there's Marianas security, Marianasec, but it's about it.
Okay, cool. Because I'm getting the vibe from the crew that we want to take these guys over and like, you know, deal some damage. So I'm gonna try and intimidate them.
Yep.
I'm gonna be over the comms. This is Marianas. We've been told to bring you in. You are to hold immediately and let us board.
Prepare to be boarded.
Give me an intimidate check.
Intimidate roll.
Mine was 27.
So
that's
plus two, yeah. DC 21.
Nice.
We're looking
Is
at.
anyone else helping?
Yeah.
No one else can help because no one else is in the room with you.
It's only you and me on the bridge, mate.
Well, I rolled a fucking 6 because, of course, I did.
A 6 plus 2,
which
8.
Is
what's that plus your ridiculous intimidation bonus then?
Well, I mean, it's 16 plus the 2 is 18. So.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But still, like, how I should not be fucking captain with rolls this bad.
the ships take no mind of your bluff. They're not buying it. They're not buying this cargo ship. Marianasec. So then
they're used to dealing with you know, cops. Like,
right. The next chase action is going to take a -2 as a result. So the next, what are you going to do, guys? You can at this point I say covering fire, create obstacle, environmental cover, or evaluate weakness, or outspeed. All of those are kind of fair choices in this situation, I would argue.
Well, let's not do evaluate weakness because I'm just going to fail that. We'll do something else.
Do you want to have a go, Covering fire? Yeah, fire a warning shot. Fire a warning shot across their bows for them disbelieving us.
I will remind you that you've got two successes riding on this as well.
Yeah.
If it gains you a success.
Trashy's gunnery abilities.
Sure. Okay. So, 1 second. I've got like a lot of pages open. So we're looking at covering fire, right?
Covering fire, create obstacle,
Okay.
environmental cover, or evaluate weakness or outspeed. Thank you, Morbid Out, for the hundo. Shoot me in the
We
leg.
want to take them out. So I would shoot them personally. Well, she would shoot them.
Well, if you
covering fire.
you want to go covering fire, you can do covering fire.
Mm.
Yeah, because it's your dex, but
It
it's
goes well with the intimidate.
It's
So
your
how-
dexterity plus your like how many ranks you've got in piloting.
Literally, all you have to do.
Is that right?
Just
Jay?
honestly, just if that's what you want to do, let's make the good story call, and then I'll tell you the roll. But yeah, it's you fire a bunch of warning shots across the bow, or however you want to frame it.
Yeah.
Give me a
Captain, are you happy with that?
give me a gunnery check.
Yeah.
Which is piloting, basically.
How do I do that?
Give me a piloting roll.
Just a piloting check.
Just a piloting check.
26.
26. You managed to basically clean the windshield of these ships with the turrets. Coming extremely close, enough to polish the glass, but not enough to damage it. And they get the combined with Face's message, they get the message. So that is 2 successes. You can make note of 2 successes.
So that's 3 now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well played so far.
Doing well, guys.
Okay. Right. As you are having this conversation with the convoy opposite, a rogue asteroid comes rolling across where this meeting is taking place, and everybody has to break formation. I'm going to need either gunner, magic officer, or pilot to deal with this situation.
Yeah, I don't mind doing it. Unless you want to shoot she.
How are you
I
going to
think you'd
deal?
be
How are you
better
going to deal with this
piloting through it.
this big asteroid rolling through? Do you want to shoot as a crew? Do you want to shoot at it? Do you want to do you want to Last Jedi? I'm going to move some rocks.
No, I'm going to pilot around it.
You want to fly around?
Yeah, I think you should try and
But
avoid.
he's gonna barrel roll, so he's inverted above it and swing back. And as he's inverted, he gives it the bird
Yes.
and takes a picture.
Perfect.
From the gunnery section, I'm just like, you have my support.
Okay.
Do it.
So,
Give me a piloting check, please.
23.
23. You do make it.
Great.
You managed to bow around this thing and come out in prime position over the convoy, who have now bolted for it. They're doing a runner. Okay, well played. Chase action time. What would you like to do as your chase action? I would say at this stage, you're looking at covering fire, create obstacle. Oh, sorry, you can't do covering fire. That's what you did last time. Create obstacle, environmental cover, evaluate weakness, negotiate obstruction, outmaneuver, or outspeed. Are all valid choices, given the setting. Chasing down this band of Gazas.
Captain, I would suggest that we're trying to slow them down, right? So we can catch up with them. Maybe creating an obstacle would help with that.
Yeah. If we can.
That sounded really decisive. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're really
if
inspiring us,
there's-
Captain.
If there's still some asteroids about, then we can maybe blast some of them.
Create obstacle.
What are our other options?
I would say environmental cover, evaluate weakness, negotiate obstruction, outmaneuver, or outspeed.
Why don't we try outspeed again?
Yeah. We can outspeed them.
Go
Yeah.
for it. Who's doing it? Is it the magic officer? Is it the? To be fair, I'd let the captain have a go at this as well. A little bit of motivated crew, because you're basically doing the chief mate thing because we don't have a chief mate and you're a man down. So yeah, I would let
I feel like
captain take the outspeed as well. Who's taking it?
I feel like the magic officer did pretty good with the drift in, so I'll let them handle it.
You really don't trust your dice, do you?
No.
Nobody does.
Yeah,
Nobody trusts your dice.
Officer Gale, we need more juice from the Rusty Mustang.
Juice it up, baby.
Give me that. Mysticism check.
18.
18. Will pass. Your second, I believe.
You cut out.
Another.
Out completely then.
Oh, you pass, yes, and another success for the crew of the Rusty Mustang.
That's 4.
Indeed. Indeed.
How many do we need to get to?
Well, you'll see.
5?
Next up, well, it's 6 rounds. There's 6 rounds.
Do we collectively make that up in our heads?
Okay, so as you are chasing them through the asteroid field, they are being... you're all being not pelted, because they're relatively slow moving, but they are big, these asteroids, as you give chase through the... and these things are... little red, slippery fighter types. They look like souped up, like kind of pocket rocket type ships. The cargo hauler is a little less light on its feet, but they're picking their way through the asteroids. And as you're trying to close the gap on them, 2 enormous asteroids start to drift together across your path, forming a narrow pass. So this is either for a gunner or a pilot to do. You've got a sudden reduction of available flight space, and it presents a choice. Do you blast your way through or find a way to fit?
I'm going to flip on my side and slip through.
Another piloting check for Sam. You're not going to get... I'm just going to say at this point, you also may want to consider sharing the load across the crew wherever you can, because it's just
okay. I'll take this one because I've rolled.
You take it, yeah. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, and that's a nat 20, mate.
Oh,
that's 28.
I see your insistence with the whole.
Yeah,
No. I've rolled the dice. It's happening.
Nice.
Yeah.
That is a smooth piloting.
Mate, you tell me what you do. Tell me how you never navigate the situation. It's all yours.
So, even though there's something you can't do in an F-14, which is even though the F-14 doesn't exist in this galaxy, it is what Ormanganda imagines he's flying. And he basically puts the brakes on the Rusty Mustang temporarily, decreasing speed. Everyone feels a little bit sick. He sort of swerves, so she goes onto her flank, slips between, and then accelerates again. So I'm almost like bleeds off a little bit of speed, and then she's like...
Fantastic.
And at the same time, and suddenly the danger zone comes on all the speakers really loud.
Not so much of it. I get copyrighted.
No.
What can we do? 2 lines? Danger zone. That's probably all I can do. Because it's basically, honestly, that was so accurate. It's going to trick the algorithms. They're going to be like, this guy's just using he's just using playback. Be like, no, did it all over my voice. Anyway, right, well done, very well done. Okay, so you make it through this narrow pass, and you are tracking them down. You can choose however you want to approach the next obstacle. The next obstacle is basically trying to catch up with these guys in the most beneficial way you can as a crew. So essentially, tell me if you could pull like one special move. You know, the one thing if you were like looking to catch them in some clever way, what would it be? And it'll give you essentially an opportunity to improve an outcome, but risk a hit.
So a good way to catch up with them could be to outspeed underneath them, and then kind of turn around. So then you're facing them.
Okay, so you want to pull some. You want to pull some funky piloting, or you want Sam to pull some funky piloting
As my suggestion to
as an option. Okay, yeah.
Could I try to witch warp a better engine from a different reality into the ship?
Fascinating.
Just for like a second.
That's glorious.
Just to like
cool idea.
boost it, just like, and then obviously like just lose it.
Okay, yeah. I totally get that. That's a good option. Any other ideas you want to pursue here? Like cool ways of.
Could we create some kind of obstacle in front of them, or some kind of obstacle that would hit them and slow them down?
Yeah, I mean, basically,
Yeah.
you're looking at like I'm going to make you roll either like a piloting check, one of the chase skills rolls. So whether this is going to be this going to be a captainy thing, and a magic officery thing, a piloty thing, engineering science officer sort of thing. That's the role I'm getting towards, and who's going to take it.
Yeah, no, guys, we need to catch up.
Those are all solid ideas, so it's going to come down to which one you want to do, or who you want to hand it off to. There is a slight accumulation of DCs on multiple roles from the same crew, from the crew, so which is what I meant about spreading it out.
Sure. In that case,
which makes sense to me, because obviously the more busy somebody is trying to in the chase, the harder it's going to be for them to do everything.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe creating an obstacle would be good.
See, so that you're taking it from the chase actions, okay? So are you thinking of doing this magically, or with gunning, or cool piloting, or?
Could I just like summon a volcano in space?
I was wondering if you could use your like fog thing.
I can't summon
Wall
it.
of steam.
I can't wall of steam in a vacuum, unfortunately.
What I will let you do is I'll let you do.
You can summon a volcano.
I'll tell you what I'll let you do. I'll let. Everybody's done what? How many checks so far? Like you've all done one each so far, with 2 for Sam.
I've done one.
1, 2. Oh, you did 3.
I've done intimidate, and that's it. I failed.
And Zoe did 1.
I've done 2 outspeeds.
2 outspeeds. Okay, so
yeah.
So I would suggest making this.
one.
I would suggest making this Face or Ellie that takes this one, because you'll have a better chance. So that means give us a cool, like, do you want to shoot a big rock and create an obstacle, because that's cool, or do you want to do some funky magic witch warping stuff, Face?
Captain, make a decision.
You can shoot the rock.
Got it. Okay.
Shoot the rock.
Give me a piloting check for your gunnery check. Yeah.
There is an incoming asteroid. Trying it.
I feel like the captain needs to be more decisive in his orders.
It's not about just hitting an asteroid; it's about hitting the right asteroid.
I got a 26 again.
You've absolutely
what
bossed
I got
it.
last time.
So you have.
That's really bad. Well, it's really weird. I'm doing a Normangander.
You managed to like
Good time to do it.
you managed to lead the convoy perfectly and slot a few shots with your turret into a distant rock that breaks up right in front of their path, allowing you to close the distance. Very cool. At which point you get to take your final chase action. Is it final? It is final, isn't it? Yeah, your final chase action. No hits sustained as you manage to navigate your way through. So what are you gonna do for your final push of the? This is off the list, and I'll let you do any of them.
Should I try and talk them down again, seeing as we've caught up?
Yeah, tell them to pull over.
Yeah.
Do you want to?
They can see like our shooting capability and stuff. They should be scared.
Okay. Is that something I can?
It's
even
not
do?
really.
I don't
It's
think
not
I-
really.
No.
I would let you, if you want to do it. I'd let you take this as an evaluate weakness.
Yeah, I can evaluate their weakness. Yeah, let's just do that.
That'd be good to know for when we actually start shooting them and taking them out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Give me a. It would be a bluff, in diplomacy, or intimidate roll. Because you're kind of like that's what you're trying to do, isn't it? Well, yeah.
Okay.
It's one of those.
Oh god.
I rolled a 7.
Oh
17.
my god.
17
Yeah, 17
with your
total.
plus 10. Okay.
Yeah.
And this is your third
This is
test.
my second.
Second. Yeah, I'm afraid you don't manage to change their disposition. And as you guys basically reach the end of the chase. You've got them not cornered, but you've certainly got them where you want them. As far as outcomes go, how many successes did you have? Total chase action successes?
4 or 5? 4?
Yeah, it's 5.
Okay, in that case, you come out with. You obviously succeed, but you've lost no shield points. You've lost no health points. You decided to take a little bonus action to focused around magicking things, I believe. Yes?
What?
It was magicking things. No, it wasn't magicking things. The little bonus action was gunning, wasn't it? That was the thing that you got to choose how you dealt with it, and I think you weren't gunning.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so in that case, as you drop out of, I suppose, warp, it's not really warp, one of the ships appears to have been destroyed by some rogue asteroidage and crazy piloting and all the rest of it. So your actions in the chase appear to have thinned the herd. Well done. You also...
Oh, God, we killed someone, guys.
The piloting check also went well. So you will get to go after... So you'll get the better position as well. So if you guys you'll jump into Owlbear for me.
Yeah.
Now let me just show you what we've got up here on the screen. Oh, is it going to go? Iceberg, dead ahead. Come on. Oh, what?
Commander immediately
I've got to do this manually.
Prevent them from
Okay.
escaping.
Iceberg.
Dead ahead.
Or whatever the equivalent of the Irish are and stuff.
So here's the Rusty Mustang in this little asteroid field.
Oh, God.
Hello, asteroid
Oh,
field.
there's some big asteroids.
Those are some
Honking big
ass.
asteroids.
Asteroids.
Now the Rusty Mustang is going to basically
Weird how
get-
they all have the shadow on the same side.
Rusty Mustang
It's a-
Considering we're in space.
is down here, and Here we go. You're gonna see.
Done, you know.
Whoa! I just made that way too big for no reason. Over here. You see. Oh, in fact, it's not quite there. It's. Oh no! Am I making it different sizes
The
again?
bat sign, wasn't it? Gone dark.
The ship is Zara, and it's got some escort ships with it. One is just here. Bloop. One is over here. Ah, if I stop changing the blooming size of it, just put it down and move it. Bloop. And one of them is here. Bloop. So there's the ship and its escort, folks. You can all see that, I'm presuming. All good?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. You also, yeah, that's all dealt with. So yeah, all in all, a blooming useful chase. What you managed to achieve during that is going to significantly improve your position with what happens next. But what is happening next is, I'm afraid, ship combat. It's time to fight.
Oh boy.
These little dudes.
Rock 'em up.
Right, it's that time. That's what you want. That is what you want. So to get my little ship combat prompt sheet out. Always need that.
I thought we were going first. No, they're going first, aren't they? Because yeah.
Well, it's divided into 3 phases. So the way it's going to work is we're going to do engineering actions, we're going to do helm actions, and then we're going to do gunnery actions.
Where would you find the gunnery actions?
Gunnery actions is largely just shoot, but it's core rulebook page 324. And they are. Yeah.
Oh, where was the link from the first time we did this?
You are magic officer,
looking for
so you are going to want. You're not in the core rulebook.
You
You're in
can
the
find all
expanded
the
one.
actions on the Rusty Mustang
Yeah.
character sheet
Yeah.
thing.
You can.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Which is
DCs
cool.
as well, I believe.
Yeah.
That did not
Where
help me at all. What?
where
The what?
If you go to the link I posted in the Discord, which
Jay's-
is the Rusty Mustang character sheet, as you scroll down the left-hand side, you can come to combat actions,
Oh wow,
and it tells
Oh,
you
so
everything
then
that
you can-
everybody in each post can do.
that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Very cool.
so everybody go to their tab, and will essentially go round starting with engineering, and then doing helm stuff, then doing gunnery. So captain, you can kind of help anytime during the round, effectively.
Yeah.
You can basically do bonus firing. You can
cut
do.
out. You
Yeah,
cut
so-
out there, Jay.
So Ellie, if you go to combat actions and then you click on gunner,
Mhm.
it'll show you all the things that you can do.
Okay.
Okay, so helm actions then.
I'm good.
Sorry, engineering actions from.
Thanks.
Engineering actions from everybody. So, what engineering actions do you want to do? What do you want to do to make this fight go your way?
It's just-
I need to read all the
Freezing
We've
this.
literally all changed roles from the last time we did this.
You're the magic officer.
Yeah, I know, but I need to read what the fucking what. my
Yeah, yeah.
options are.
So engineer
Chunky
actions
paragraphs.
Engineering
is
actions
like
would apply to.
divert, hold it together.
All of my actions are engineering.
So you've got
phase.
no one. You've
Oh, I
basically.
need to read.
You've not got a
Oh,
player
yeah.
character in engineering. You've got Clem in engineering. You've got a player
Yeah.
character in Magic Officer, Gunner, Blazes out. So just, pilot, captain, Magic Officer, Gunner. And any of the open
all of
ones
my
you can do
actions,
as well.
all of the Magic Officer actions are engineering phase, is what I'm saying.
Yes, that's
That's
right.
the phase we're in.
Yeah, exactly.
That was my point, was that I need to
Yeah.
read them all very quickly, which just makes me want to scream.
So
It's fine.
so,
we were just talking
as far
to
as
buy
I'm
you
concerned-
time to do so. Everybody stop talking to Zoe.
The ones that look the best are precognition or mystic haze, which is essentially precognition means that you give me a bonus to piloting if you pass it, and mystic haze basically you up our armor, but it's more difficult. It's DC 21. Oh, but you have to have 6 ranks in mysticism, which I'm guessing you don't have.
I think she does.
Oh, so it's not like that you get that at level 6.
Yeah, it would be 6
No.
ranks. Is like it's going to take you to level 6 to get to.
Oh, just 6 ranks in mysticism. Yeah, not 6. Yeah, not level 6. Yeah, sorry, it's me being bent.
Yeah, but you get you can only put like 1 level into a thing.
Yeah, but if it's your class thing, you can have more, right?
Yeah, but that would
no,
improve your
no,
levels,
Jason,
not your ranks.
At the moment, yeah, at the
Oh,
moment,
right.
but even still, at the moment, you'd be unlikely to have level 6 in anything, right? Just because we're not.
You
that
couldn't.
high.
You couldn't have
Yeah.
it. No, yeah, you'd all be level 4.
I'd suggest precognition then.
See if I can make my blooming music work. It's
Um,
been a bit
just-
temperamental
Okay, I'm
today.
just going to pretend
Yeah.
Mystic Haze and Psychic Currents don't exist for a minute because they hurt my head.
Yeah, you can't do Mystic Haze anyway. I don't think you've got enough. Unless you've got 6 ranks in mysticism.
I don't. Hang
you
on.
def-
Oh,
you-
I don't know.
We should
You
definitely
definitely
try
don't
an
have 12 ranks in
try an
this.
engineering action or an
None of
open
us are that
action
high.
each engineering round. Anybody can do one. I mean, helm and gunnery is spoken for, so like piloting and shooting is basically.
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
be
I don't
piloting
have
and shooting.
6,
So
I
it's,
have
it's only
3.
really you and
Okay.
Face who have to think about what you want to do each time round.
Help my piloting.
I mean, you
You
should
can be my Rio.
absolutely still think about what you're doing, but what you're going to be doing is
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I can either give a boost to She, a boost to Ormaganda, or I can scry.
Well, the booster she is all it does is increase range. I think.
Yes.
Isn't
I
that?
think we're good for
We're
range.
well within range.
Good for range? Okay.
So
Yeah, okay.
Oh, goose.
In that case, yeah, I'll help with piloting. Mr. DC 10 plus.
basically it's going to be
1.5.
10 plus 1.5. So which one are you doing?
Range.
Sorry, precognition.
Precognition.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you see at the top right corner of precognition, it says on the device that says DC 11.
Oh,
It
yeah,
it works
DC
it out
16,
based on
I'm
the
sorry.
tier.
I so much reading, I forgot about the numbers.
Yeah. Give me a DC 11, then that's nice.
that's confusing. Isn't it?
Oh, well, that's a nat one.
Now on, okay. That does. You know what? You're still settling into the role. It's not on you. Face. Do you know when you want to
Too
do your
much
captain action, or do you want to save that for now?
Yeah, I'm going to encourage,
Okay,
which I can do in any phase.
you
obviously.
can. Who are you encouraging? Well,
I'm going to encourage our gunner.
I can't see the Rusty Mustang on this map. Oh, there it is.
We're right down the
Sorry.
bottom.
okay. Give me that.
Yeah, so it's either a DC 10 check using the skill that they would use,
Mhm.
or DC 15 diplomacy check.
So you'd need to do a piloting check at DC 10, or you'd need to do a diplomacy check at DC 15.
Yeah, I'm going to try the diplomacy check because I have plus 10. I'm less, hopefully, likely to fail. 18. There you go.
You encourage she.
Yeah, that is +2 to whatever she does.
+2 to her gunnery roll when it comes round. Okay, lovely.
Yeah.
You give her a little boost over comms, going, "I can't wait to see you shoot those guns." And she's like, "You know
fuck
what?
'em up,
Now I
she.
think."
This is what you were born to do.
Thank you.
Don't
There
forget
you
you
go.
can use your components as well, she.
So, brilliant. In that case, I'm going to need helm checks from everybody, please. And by everybody, I mean obviously all my people. Where's the...
What do you mean? What's a helm check?
It's basically a piloting check.
I think I need to do one.
Where the flaming heck? Why can I not?
I am very confused by the combat actions for Gunner.
You don't need to worry about precise targeting or broadside. So you basically can shoot or you can fire at will.
Okay, so it's either of those using any of the weapons.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, thanks. That's not so confusing. Kind of in character for a second. Captain, what's the plan regarding these ships? I mean, do we want to take them all out, including the cargo ship? Or would it be better to take out the escorts and then try and board the cargo ship, take control of it?
I say
That would help us understand their business better.
We need to kill the escorts.
Kill the escorts and board the...
Maybe leave one escort alive and tell them that we're the Green Street gang.
We already told them we were the police.
Yeah, but they... That doesn't matter. That we could be either. They don't know.
No, I say we get rid of all of them, and then whoever's on the ship, we get them to send like a comms message out saying they've been boarded by the Green Street gang, and then kill them.
Okay, yeah, sounds
It's
good.
just an idea.
Sounds good to me. Let's fucking.
If we're trying to like bring down the Gaza clan, though, wouldn't it make more sense to incriminate them rather than the Green Street gang?
Well, we're attacking the Gaza gang.
Oh.
Yeah.
If we can get them to start a gang war, then we'll.
I forgot who we were following. I'm sorry, my brain is so fried.
That's all right, Captain.
Give me
second captain.
Sorry, what was your pilot?
Don't depress
What was
her.
your piloting role, Sam? Sorry, you did a piloting role for me. What was that?
Including computer 20.
Sorry, not including computers, including. Oh, are you using a computer node? Okay, right.
Yeah, I'm using because
21.
there's no point because the only people who can really are myself and Ellie. So because the mark of computer means that basically 3 people can take a +2 to their check every turn. So we may as well just default do that as the gunner and the pilot. Yeah, so 21 including that +2.
21 including +2. Okay, lovely. Thank you. Right. In that case, in order. The Rusty Fighter A, little escort A, is going to move in this direction. Oh, come on. Going to pull round that way.
Oh, he's
basically taking
off.
He's running.
Are we still in a chase?
Well, I imagine, like, given that we've been following them and shooting at them, they're probably going to try and get away from us.
It's if the escorts decide to run off. Bloody gob.
Yeah, they're supposed to be protection, right?
So the weapons, the turret weapons, are they the light particle beam?
Yes.
Wicked.
That is it.
They're good.
Sorry, that one stays here. Right. So now it's the Rusty Mustangs go. These two have moved. For escort 1 and cargo ship, do not have to move yet. The Rusty Mustang has to move. So, Rusty Mustang.
I have to move 2. And then I can turn, can't I?
You can turn 1 face per your turn value. So it's like, yeah.
2 moves.
Yeah, so you can turn 30 degrees.
Everyone happy with that?
Yeah.
Can I get in? Are they in the arc for the gun?
Oh, it's
The
this
guns are in turrets, so
sweet
you can
piloting.
But you're also in the arc. You're also in the arc for the torpedoes, I believe. I don't see where they are on this.
Yeah, we should be in torpedo range.
I can't see. Oh yeah, heavy
feels
torpedo
like we're
launcher.
escalating very quickly.
I love
like
Face's
torpedoes.
captaining style. He's like, should be in torpedo range. He's very chill up there in the captain's chair at the moment. I love it. Nice movement there from the Stang. So that now means that this round the cargo ship and the remaining fighter have to go next. So cargo ship moves slightly differently. And then this one goes.
I mean, if you want to hit the cargo ship first, Ellie, it is within range. So the range is 10.
So
the little red one.
So let's just take a look at the current setup then. Yeah. The first escort ship, incredibly quick little thing, whips round a nearby asteroid and loops back on you guys. The other 2 escorts fly ahead and loop back on themselves to take up essentially offensive positions in between some large rocks, and the cargo ship continues on a relatively straight course onwards in an attempt to get out of the way of the Stang. So, folks, gunnery phase. Same order as the pilots acted. So basically, it was was it 3 and 2? So they're not really gonna get to shoot anything, I don't think. If I look at
Damage at the same time, isn't it?
it's got 5 hexes, so sorry, let me just get my ruler out because I haven't actually measured distance on here.
We've got something straight behind us, right?
Yep.
Right.
We've got a flak thrower.
We have, but it's not
Goes
as
out the
good.
ship.
It's not as good as your light particle beam.
So I can shoot the thing behind us with the light particle beam.
Yeah, light particle beams are in turrets, so they can turn in any direction.
Okay, so like 360.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks. Sorry.
And Yala's on one of the guns as well, so...
Does that mean we can both fire?
Yeah.
Wicked. Well, I don't like that thing being behind us. I think we should probably fire at that.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, the
It's too
escort
close
2
to
and 3
the
are not in range yet. The cargo ship, I think, is just about in range. I'm just gonna...
Yeah.
So, yeah, that has... Oh, that's on its... Something on its rear arc or a turret. It's barely... sorry, I'm just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hexes. Okay, yeah. So it can get to you. No, you're in a blind spot. You've managed to sneak your way into a blind spot. So yeah, that can't fire either. And it's the Rusty Mustang anyway to have a shot. Do you want to take a shot with your front arc?
No, let's
so
kill
we're
this
gonna
guy
use
behind us.
So if Yala and I are on the turrets, then I think we should both shoot at the guy behind us.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can absolutely do that. Right, let me just jump back to the staying. Do you want to... I think you can do it from your sheet, can't you? You can roll... So you... I'll let you roll for Yala as well, Ellie.
Is it piloting again?
It uses a piloting roll, yes. Oh, in fact, no. I'll roll Yala. You just roll you, and we'll do a quick gunnery check. Come on, go away.
19.
And a 22. 2 hits with the
nice.
both landing with the turrets there. I will let you roll damage though, Ellie, because I know that's. I would not take that from you.
Huh?
So you got.
If you click on damage, Ellie, that you can just click on damage on the Rusty Mustang quick.
Okay.
That'll give you your 3d6.
Where it says 3d6. 13 and a 13. Sorry, yeah, a 13 for you. You can roll for. I'll keep rolling for you. I'll a 13 as well at this end. So 26. 26 damage on escort. Ooh. 1, which is quite serious.
Ouch.
26, all on the front shield. So front shield is instantly going to lose that many, and Fritz out. I said 26, didn't I? So another. Oh, you bugger! Another 16 here. Come on, 16. Take away. Right, and that is going to cross its critical threshold twice. So it is going to hit something and special it.
Does that mean that little bits fly off it?
It means that.
I think it means big.
I have to roll a D. I've got to roll a D100, right? And then it will tell me which system is affected. So that is going to be the weapons array. Damn. Yeah, critical damage on the weapons array and on the engines. Weapons array and the engines.
Just ignore that one now. We're basically dead, those guys.
So I'm glitching.
Go on the com to Yala and just say, club 'em.
So glitching on front weapons, glitching on engines. On escort 1. Okay, right. Damn. And the front shields are down on that ship. It does get to shoot at you though. So it is going to fire. Why is it? Just do a gunnery check. Sorry. I just need to do it myself, I think. That's a pain. That is a 14 against your armor class. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Armor class is 15, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's
So
plus,
that.
is it?
15.
Oh yeah, 15.
But it is. It
No,
does get a +2 from its computer. So that is going to hit to the tune of 3d4 with the. Sorry, 1d8. Sorry. Yes, I'm shooting with the gyro laser. 6 damage. You take 6 damage to your rear shields, folks.
Where are our shields?
They are surrounding
Is
your
that the
ship.
one that says SP?
That is the SP one, yeah.
So what is the
So
sorry, what
back
damage?
shields.
Your aft shields, yes. down by 6 to
Is it
6. Okay.
I see what you mean. Yeah.
Everybody cool.
Mhm.
And then at the end of the phase, I have to do the critical bloody issue. So basically, I'm just -2 penalty to weapons array and sensors on that ship. But that's fine. Okay then, folks. So yeah, now we can kind of hopefully get into a little bit of a rhythm. So we've got an engineering phase. So all of my people to get to do their engineering phase stuff. As do you guys.
I suggest you do the same again, Zoe.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think scrying is gonna. Actually, no. I think scrying is just a science off of the thing anyway. Right?
It's something that a science officer can do, but you can also do it with mysticism.
Yeah, you can do that by all means if you want to try scrying.
You can also remember take a +2 from your computer. Any 3 tests, any 3 actions, crew actions, can get a bonus from the computer. So if it's clutch, you should take those. Well, in fact, fairly regularly you should be taking those bonuses. But they'll help.
Does that include gunnery?
Yeah.
Cool.
Connor, scry or precognition?
You're muted, mate.
I think precognition works pretty well. Getting a +2 is nice.
Wait, so I'm sorry. How does the computer +2 work again?
All you do is
It's just
It's just +2.
yeah, it's a +2.
Just automatically
you can use,
+2.
yeah, it's basically you're using the computing power to enhance whatever it is you're doing on a crew action
we
round.
get 3 per round, right?
Yes,
So,
3
per
per
round,
3
okay.
+2s per round. Yeah. So if you want to chuck some processing cycles to it, it will help you out. Okay, and the Clem's like, I managed to rebalance the shields, so you'll be happy about that, I guess. So
nice one, Clem.
yeah, well, on the right hand side of your sheet, you'll see shield controls for the Rusty Mustang. The
mine are a
first
lot.
one on the left is rebalance shields. If you press that, it will essentially balance the drain that you suffered on your rear
Well, I rolled a
shields.
21,
I
so you
cannot
get
see that.
+2s now.
Thank you.
At all.
Ooh.
I did not need the computer.
Nice one, Goose.
So that's a bonus to
really
okay.
piloting in the helm phase.
What? Yeah.
Cool. Lovely jubbly. Okay. No one else had taken. Anyone else taken any engineering rounds? Stuff.
Are you doing anything, Captain?
Yeah, I don't.
Other Captain?
No, I'm gonna hold off for now.
Okay, everybody then helm. So roll for piloting, please. I'm doing my ship, sorry. And
Every part of my body just randomly started aching.
That's
That's
weird.
not good.
Yeah.
it's not
Just like a
wonderful, no.
wave of pain
Oh
everywhere.
no. Do you know what's
No.
causing it?
My messed up body deciding it hates me. I don't know.
Oh, dear.
Maybe I'm not drinking enough. It could be dehydration.
Sam, how did you get on with your piloting roll?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, 27.
27 for the Mustang. Okay, in that case then, turn order
I'm some good
is going to
piloting.
go
Fabric.
fight of 3. It's going to have to do its helm action. It's piloting its helm first. 1, 2. Is it going to close in there? Yeah, it's going to come sweeping back down that way. The Rusty no, Fighter 2 needs to go next. That's going to spin around that way.
Help, Zoe.
Hmm?
The stretching help. The stretching out.
That's what I was just trying to do. My shoulders are very crunchy.
I hate that. I get that from sitting in a desk chair a lot when you do that, and then they go.
I hold like all of my stress in my shoulders and neck.
Same.
So they're
Oh my
like
God,
constantly
yeah.
knotted. So every time I roll my shoulders, it just goes.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like your muscles across the back of your neck are like rocks.
Yes. I swear to God, I'm going to start developing a hump at some point. It'll just be my stress level literally piling up on me.
Rusty Mustang, you now need to do your
Like
helm action.
Quasimodo.
Sorry, I took some second to move everybody around. Oh, thank you, Morbid Ag.
That's all right. So, guys, what do you want us to do?
Do one of these instead. You need now to do your movement.
Yeah, I'm just asking, guys, where do you want me to move? What do you think?
You're the pilot. We're not going to talk too long about this.
Yeah, you're the pilot. You can take executive decision on this. I'm delegating.
Okay, Captain.
Do we want to try
Delegating
and
or
get that
abdicating
guy
responsibility,
from behind
folks?
us?
Do I need to start a poll?
Definitely delegating. I will become a micromanager at some point. Don't worry. Yeah, no. This is.
Get to piloting, man.
Yeah, we needed to get away.
Fly the ship.
I'm doing it.
Fly the ship.
Into it.
I'm doing it. I'm bloody doing it.
Done.
Maintaining that heading.
This is
Very
where I'm
nice.
going to take my action.
Oh, okay. Captain action coming in.
As we fly, yeah, as we fly past that ship. What was it?
Escort 3.
Escort 3. I'm just gonna. I'm gonna open up the comms and taunt them.
A taunt. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me a. This is in bluff or intimidate check, and the enemy starship tip.
DC 21.
Who are you trying to do it on the escort? Yeah. Or the cargo
escort.
ship. Escort.
The one we just flew past.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Escort 3.
Number
Okay.
3, yeah. Yeah.
So you want to taunt them, right? So that's going to be, yeah, it's going to be DC 16.
16.
DC 16.
Okay. And as I fly past, I'm just gonna open up the comms and say, "Ha ha ha! You call that a ship? That's not a ship. This is a ship." And then I'm gonna. Whoa. Fuck me! I rolled a fucking 2.
Oh no!
I'm just not gonna do anything anymore ever. I'm on Hephaestus. Why am I've rolled a 3, a 4, and a fucking 2.
As you fly past escort 3, like undeniably you sail right past.
I don't
him,
even want to hear their reply.
You totally give no. This is it. There's no reply. You just sail around the back of them. You have evaded them. like quite impressively as a team. But as you're like, yeah, that's how we do. Look at my ship, and then like you just hear this kind of clunk as like a panel flies off, just drifts off into the background, and like you basically, you've showed your pantaloons with that one. It's just like, oh, it's like your trim kit fell off, like a car meet. It's just embarrassing. Unfortunate.
I rolled a fucking 2. I got a plus 10, and I get a 12. Yeah, you guys are all rolling 27s, 29s.
To be fair,
was that a bluff or a intimidate check? You rolled?
+4.
Because you should have got loads with the bluff and intimidate.
Yeah, it was intimidate.
It was
yeah.
intimidate.
No, intimidate's
So what did
+10,
you have
isn't it?
total?
Yeah. 12.
12. Yeah. No, I mean,
Oh,
it's
'cause you
still,
rolled-
yeah.
Yeah, because I rolled a 2.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Yeah.
it's oh, yeah. So I mean, yeah, it's still a fail, but it's not as embarrassing a fail. Anyway, cool. Captain action complete. So that just leaves.
Yep.
Oh dear, the fighter.
Switch the guns on.
Oh, and once again, I'm just
Is it
changing the
okay?
size rather than the position of this fighter. So
Can Yala and I fire at different ships?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
But bear in mind that there is an advantage to focusing fire.
Yep, there we go. That's
Yeah, because you'll push more damage through the through their shields. Yeah.
that's
I'm
me.
just wondering if there's a more efficient way of taking them out.
Oh, hello.
This
No.
I'm gonna say gunnery phase then. Same order. So
Yeah, I'm just wondering.
my fighters, escorts 2 and 3 can't do anything to shoot. Escort 1 will be able to. Cargo ship will be able to. But right now it's fine. Yeah, cargo ship's going to be shooting. Cargo ship is going to have a pop at. It could fire with its port side.
So you got turrets as well.
Was it 5? Okay, so. So -2 and -2. Okay, so roll that then. 18 minus 4 is 14. Okay, my cargo ship makes a attack of 14 against your AC, which just meets and beats.
That's a miss.
Miss, damn.
That's a miss.
Yeah, you're
we got
16, aren't you? Right,
15.
15. Sorry, yeah. Okay. Damn it.
Yeah.
Okay, right. In that case, it is your turn to shoot.
Okay, so you were saying, Sam, that there's it's more beneficial to fire for both.
I would
fire
yeah,
to focus
I would focus
fire.
fire on one ship. Yeah. Whether you want to go for, I mean, you've already pranged Escort 1 pretty badly.
Yeah, I think we'll go for escort. Oh.
I mean, we might want to finish off Escort 1. I thought their
Yeah,
ship
let's do
weapons were disabled, but clearly not.
it. Yeah.
Thing is, we can't even get shot by the other 2 right now, so.
That's
Okay.
true.
Yala and I will fire at the turret weapons. Shoot at escort 1.
Okay, yeah, cool. Give me your gunnery check. And we'll do the
28.
same. And a 24 from Yala, so they're both going to
Nice.
hit on. You just shoot an escort 1, right?
Escort
You know
1.
what I mean?
Yeah, they are both
what I
going to hit. So, give me your damage with your Vipon.
13 again. Weird.
13. With
Weird when it rolls the same number on dice stuff.
12, so 25 total. Rain, 25 damage is gonna rain into the front of
she is
Escort
really
1.
enjoying these guns.
Ooh.
She's
Damn.
like, oh my god,
Uh,
these guns are great.
Escort 1 did hit, didn't it? Oh no, that one missed. No, that one yeah, that missed because that was the 14. Damn it.
-2.
Oh no,
as
no,
well,
it wasn't.
wasn't
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. Because Escort 1 get, yeah, so that's... So Escort 1 gets to roll a gunnery check at...
Not you. The escort
17.
we've shot at, that we have, which is Escort 1, is at -2. It's hits, I think,
Can't remember.
because of the damage
Yep.
you did the previous turn.
Yeah, we messed up some of the systems.
Yes, it's front weapons, so it's 6.
Yeah, we did.
I see, yeah, so I'm doing that with a -2. So that's going to hit for 6 damage into your rear shields. But unfortunately, it's going to lease off these shots, but your twinned blaster fire just shreds Escort 1. He lands some damage on your aft shields, 6 damage on your aft shields on his way out, but after that, pieces. In fact, I should have left that as a...
Ooh. So it's just like obliterated.
You basically
Love
shredded it, yeah.
And they're like little Gaza people floating through space.
There are...
It's a goblin. Just a goblin sucking void.
I couldn't have put it better myself. Yes, there's a goblin sucking void. Leaving only the other ships. So now, we're back to another engineering phase. So everybody gets to do their engineering phase thing.
I'm doing more precognition again.
He's like, oh my god, you don't know what you're missing with these guns. They're awesome.
Dude, I'm Maverick. I don't care.
29.
Sat there with glasses on, like.
29 for...
29 for my precognition, so
Pre-
Sam gets a +2
Wow.
again.
+2 for
Nice.
precognition. Very nice.
Roll the 19, I have a +10.
Yeah.
Whoa,
I guess
nice rolling.
I'm just gonna fucking try and help again.
You got this, Connor. I believe in you.
Yeah.
And it's so
Which one?
positive.
So, what are you trying to do? You're trying to encourage somebody?
Yeah, I'm gonna encourage Sam so we can get a better.
Okay, so in the piloting phase, you're going to give him a little boost. That's nice. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll a real dice, being as Hephaestus hates.
Come on.
So 15.
Where'd you gone?
Well, I rolled a 5 plus my 10, which is 15.
There you go. So you managed to encourage
Yeah.
Ormanganda with your captainly
Yep.
morale and boost. Nice.
Get a Maverick.
Already.
Okay. In that case, everybody's done their engineering stuff. So helm, pilots. I need to roll some
Apologies.
dice here.
So is that a +4 to Sam now?
Yeah.
Altogether, it's +6 with the computer.
Yeah.
But with an...
Oh.
No, that's gone. That is gone. So it's...
Camouflage.
Gonna go out.
just replace
Bob.
that. And then... Oh, that's with...
Yeah, when you do that, I
so
know what
it's
you're about to
actually-
do. I'm gonna shut the door.
Okay, that is 15. Very poor.
Number of times I have,
Eight,
the number of times I haven't paid attention to
22.
him, and then as a result, he's decided to just piss on my bed because he's a dick.
Rusty Mustang, what was your piloting role for
Oh,
your
that's so
helm?
relatable.
What was your piloting
Just
role
not the
for
bed
initiative,
part.
Sam?
Sorry, yeah, my piloting role is 32 altogether.
32.
You too.
Oh,
Yeah, 18 plus 8 plus 6.
nice.
Okay, so in that case, Escort 2 needs to go first. That's going to go... It's actually going to just pull up those, ease down its thrusters.
Just remember the enemy ships are smaller and more maneuverable, just like the MiG.
To be fair, you could try and do a maneuver which would reduce our turn thing to 1 instead of 2. If we need to do like a tight turn.
No, was it? Thanks. Okay.
Do you want me to chase the cargo ship?
That's going the other way. Okay, that
yeah,
is.
it's kind of.
So now it's your helm action, Rusty Mustang. For your piloting thing.
Yeah, we shouldn't let it get away, really, should we?
I think that's a risk if we don't go after it.
Yeah, so you want me to go after it, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh god, sorry, I've just moved up. Somehow I picked up that asteroid accidentally. And it won't let me leave it alone. Sorry, guys. Is that
we-
the asteroid still? Or was
Is
it?
it
It was
was,
one
sorry.
over, wasn't it? Was it like that?
Yeah, it was.
Sorry, because I accidentally picked up the asteroid. And picked up the Rusty Mustang. Right, so I'm going to go after the cargo ship, yeah?
Yeah.
Yep.
The escort ships will follow. We need to make sure it doesn't get away.
Cool. I'm going to turn 1, 2, 3. So, yeah, that's our move, guys.
Nice.
At least
this
that means that
initiative rolls are a right
we
pain.
can't get to escort 3.
Okay, so what is my distance from here to here, roughly? It's 45 feet, so that's... Okay, so... 9 tiles.
Right.
So I'm looking at a -2. Right, so
I'm
in
not sure
shooting
that
order
we can
then...
hit escort 2 from there.
It's all right. So basically, I wanted to cover us from at least one of the
So
escorts.
minus-
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You should still be able to hit escort 2 if you want, or alternatively, you can try lighting up
5
cargo
is
ship.
16, -2, 14 does not hit. Damn it. Escort 3 is out of range. Cargo ship has to go
Might
next.
be one of those where it's worth Yala and I hitting something separately.
Can you like? You
No.
can't
It's gonna
just
be-
target like at the engines or anything, can you?
Don't think so. I don't know.
Really,
Sam?
it is not.
I think you
Okay,
can,
gonna check.
if you scan the ship. No, don't. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be an option for doing that, like on
This is
the
gonna be-
actual thing. I don't think you can just go for the engines. Like for example, if you score a critical hit, there's a chance you could damage the engine. I don't know if
Yeah.
you deliberately.
Nobody
target.
on my side hits shit
Okay.
because they're all in terrible firing positions because of Ormangander's wild piloting. So now it's the gunnery department's turn of the Rusty Mustang. Who are you shooting at? With what?
Okay,
Are you
so-
shooting with a turret? I'm presuming with the... And are you shooting
Yeah.
it?
You want to go off to
You
escort?
can only really...
It's up to you, Ellie.
I had a question about the
Swap team.
EMP cannon. What does it do?
It is EMP cannon. Okay, yeah, I'm with you. Let me just pull this up, so...
It does. It basically wrecks it affects their computer systems, I think. But
Can we use
Would
it
it-
to stop them?
I was wondering about
it doesn't stop them from moving. It affects their ship
Oh.
systems.
Yeah.
Because
I wondered about firing it at the cargo ship, that's all.
Yeah, so it would affect their systems. The only thing is, like, so it's range 5 hexes, and I think that's actually one where it's not on a turret. So we I'm not sure that we're actually facing the right direction to hit it, but Jay might be able to.
Okay. Okay.
That one, I believe, is only in your aft...
Forward arc, I think.
Oh, sorry, no, yeah, it's the flak thrower. Yeah, EMP... Where's he gone? Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's front arc.
Front
And,
arc,
and
basically.
deals special deals special damage. It
Be facing
basically
towards it.
deactivates. It deactivates like kind of power systems and stuff.
Cool. Maybe next time around, if you
Yeah,
focus,
yeah.
you turn around. So Yala and I'll just shoot at escort 2.
Okay, yeah, go for it. Give me that gunnery
Um,
check. Escort
Can
2.
we get a +2 for computers bonus?
You can, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that still available? Cool.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So with that, it's 28.
28 to
I'm
hit.
rolling really
That's
well.
gonna hit. Now give me. Okay,
Good
so
dice.
give me damage.
What did Yala?
Yeah, I'll do her now.
11.
11. Okay, nice damage. So she's gonna hit. Oh my god. 20. Oh yeah, and her damage. Magical beam.
I feel like Face, you've had a really bad
Nice.
Hephaestus experience tonight, and I've had a really good one.
So
I've just had a bad dice
You see,
experience.
your damage was 11, Ellie.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 23 damage in total to
Nice.
the escort 2's front.
Really loving these guns.
So that'll shave 10 straight off the front shields, stripping them bare, and then another 13, which is going to break the critical threshold for this ship. So by 1. So I need a D100, and that is going to be 30. So that's a sensor glitch. I've got sensors glitching now. It's no good, is it?
Sounds good to us.
That's no good. That's no good.
And
That's
stripped
good.
weapons. Stripped shields. Okay, right. Damn. In that case, we are back to engineering phase. Oh, in fact, we are actually very late as well, aren't we? 10 past 11. We can we can do another round, but it's going to very much depend on you. Or do you want to
I'm
wrap
gonna
it for this
struggle.
evening
Yeah, I'm sorry.
and have Blaz wake up in the middle of a ship-wide battle,
Middle of a
I-
just
gunfight.
emerging from his hangover?
Great.
Going, what is going on?
Gunfight, yeah.
I was sleeping.
Yeah.
More
It-
be down.
so
You know
so the
what?
point is
Some
that
of us have woken up to worse in and out of game.
given all the maneuvers you've got to do, like he's been thrown around our room, like smashed on doors and stuff. He just wakes up like in a,
Comes
like,
out like,
like on the ceiling, like covered in puke.
Should we wrap it for this
just
week? No,
very
so
can't
listen,
wait to come back.
I need to bring everybody up to speed with the plan here. So, yeah, James should be back next week. Zoe, I know you're off next week. So what I'm going to suggest we do is we're going to do next week, and then we're going to take a 1 week break, and we should be back for everybody. So we've got, yeah, 1 more week, then a 1 week break, and then back with everybody following week. Is the plan at the moment. So if that works for everybody,
Just before we end, Morbidank has paid for me to have a +6 on my next roll.
So you need a roll.
So I think I should get one last. I need one last roll.
It's crucial. What would you want to spend it on this combat round?
I'm gonna
do a test tube for that as well.
I'm gonna do another taunt, and I'm just gonna shout over the comms, "Stop trying to hit us and hit us!" And then I'm gonna.
That's good.
And that is 25 + 6, 31.
That will absolutely do it.
At that point, you didn't even need it.
Bravo!
Well done.
Give me, and that's who were you taunting? Were you going after the cargo ship, the escorts? Who was this directed towards?
The cargo ship.
The cargo ship.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go with the cargo ship.
And it's going to affect them on the gunnery phase. That's what I want. I want on the gunnery phase.
Well, it's going to. The taunt gives -2 penalty for 1d4 rounds. So give me a d4 for how many rounds, and it's going to be a -4 penalty to push actions.
Okay. All right. 3.
3.
Nice.
Good.
And this is on the car. This was on the cargo ship.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Morbidank, for saving us.
That is pretty major. That is pretty major.
That was a very redemptive role.
Can
Wild.
Clara just keep doing precognition next session, even though I'm not here?
Yeah.
Can you...
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, we can do that.
I feel like that's fair.
Yeah.
Just be in the background helping.
I will tell you afterwards if you want what I was planning on doing with your character for the week for it to make sense, and see if you agree with me and all the rest of it.
If it's sulking, I agree, because she's going to be sulking.
I also feel like
I
also feel like we do need to talk after stream about Otto and the patriarchy. We will have an off-stream discussion about this.
The Dracriarchy. Not the patriarchy, it's the Dracriarchy.
Dracriarchy, I like that.
Guys, we've got to wrap it up. I feel like I've got the ghost of Blaz falling asleep in my rearview mirror, just looming.
I'm close to falling asleep, man.
Ellie's the new
I've
James
got
on
to be
this
up at 6.
on this front.
Yeah, fair enough, mate. Yeah.
I've got to be up at 6.
So Ellie doesn't have glasses to hide behind.
No.
She doesn't have that shield.
So, guys, I'm going to run the credits, and then we're going to work out who to raid tonight. Thanks for being here for another week. Some space craziness, some a starship chase, and now essentially an ambush, a hijacking of a drug smuggling run. Oh, he's finally got him. He's got that prop. We're gonna be this. I swear we are rapidly working towards the zero eye contact stream. It's almost a zero eye contact stream. Yeah, thanks for watching, hanging out. We're back in a minute with the Twitch people. But YouTube lot, see you later.